More often than not, I forget. Like, more often than not, I will start the stream without having the microphone ready to go. And then I start, and then I realize the stream is on and I start setting up the microphone as we go. I know you can't hear me. I'm having conversations in private with my team in the studio. How's everyone doing? Hello everybody, hope you're doing good. Brownie points to whoever recognizes the theme we're listening to right now. It is not Phoenix Wright, Anthony Russell. Hello, hello, hello. Phoebe, what's up? I still haven't fixed the redeem, I got to. Chips and Dropkicks, welcome to the stream. DMR, what's up? Had to pick up my godson from nursery, take him home. Yeah, take that godson home. He doesn't deserve to share the home with you. The actual undisputed British heavyweight champion, thank you very much. Real recognizes real. Aaron Sharp, what's up? Why does this music seem you're up to no good? Well, what can I say? Sarah, what's up? Awfully waffly, welcome to stream. Odiana, what's up? The real world champion, the actual Undisputed British Heavyweight Championship. The Ref Pro Undisputed British Heavyweight Championship is not a world championship. I don't think I've ever won a world championship in my life. DJ Jones, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoyed here. Came to York already with the Francisco shirt. Yes, you did. Are you the person that I recognize on merch with the shirt? This music is insinuating that Dave is going to get mischievous on stream. Maybe I need to use Strix in my lane. It's good, right franchise, wrong game, to be fair. Will disappoint if there's no mischief, to be honest. I am always mischievous, Moose, come on. Music is giving Dick Dastardly vibes. Wow. Wow. Was that your monthly? What if the real mischief was actually technical issues? It's not technical issues, I just forgot to turn on the microphone, alright? Mickey, como é que foi o teu regresso ao Twitch? Horrible. Dá para ver em VOD ou não? Se calhar vou ver. I'm at a school, there's a fake champion near me. I know, right? I'm glad that you're paying more attention to the stream than the school. That is the right thing to do because we're gonna learn with him anyways, am I right? Like, you're gonna learn how to be the champion despite the fact that you keep stealing because, hey, we gotta... Oh, man, I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'm about to. And I may do it before we watch my time in the Revolution Rumble. Yes, we're going to watch that here on stream. But something happened yesterday that I do want to discuss. Relating to Michael Oku. Dude, I'm 40, I'm just pick references and hope. 40-year-old would be able to enjoy the game of this music that we're trying to do. We had a chat on the merch table. No? Well, I recognize you, DJ. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Hope that room is a lot cooler than your call yesterday. This room is about as hot as your call is. Yesterday, I do have to go open the window. I'm gonna go do that. It wasn't too bad. Was it too bad at your call yesterday? It wasn't too bad at your call yesterday. It was horrible backstage because your call now has a pool working next to it. There's like in the leisure center, there's a pool, and it was so humid backstage, it was horrible. But actually outside, like in the ring, I was expecting much worse than what it was. But I do know that I tend to, more often than not, I tend to be way more tolerable when other wrestlers are like, oh my god, when other wrestlers are be like, oh my god, it's so hot out there. I rarely feel it. I feel like normal and it doesn't affect me that much. It did affect me when I wrestled outside, outdoors 2 weeks ago at the UKPW show. That was like, my cardio was shot. Where was I? Is it some weird secret level music from Persona? No, I never even heard of the game. Persona is a game? Foi incrível ter sido meu convidado, não havia, eu digo, não gravou. Não gravou, mas ficou no Twitch, caraças, espera aí. Não me fodas. Não me fodas. A não ser que tenhas apagado. Como é que é a merda do teu... coisa. Oh, caralho. Então, estás no chat e eu não te carrego. Parece que é estúpido. Está aqui. Não, tu não tens esta merda para ficar em VOD. Não tens. Cagaste bem. Estou-te a perceber. I'll write in English from now on. Sorry, chat. So nice of you. I'm not rude like that, David. They're planning their matches. I'll be gone soon to learn. It's important to learn what not to do when you're in the perfect class with the perfect person, right? Don't do anything to exciting at 7 p.m. Some of us will disappear for Summer Sizzler tickets. I can, if you want me to stop for 10 minutes for Summer Sizzler tickets, I can do that. I was going to start watching the Rumble at 7 p.m., but maybe we'll delay that. Yeah, I'll watch the end of the Michael Oku match at 7 p.m. because there's a lot to be talked about that. Nice Rumble victory yesterday. Thanks, Ben. Hope you enjoyed the pepper spray I threw at your face. If you want to be like that. Yeah, he wants to come here and be a smart. I was like, oh, good Rumble victory yesterday. I'm like, yeah. Good Rumble victory yesterday. Oh, I'm so funny. Oh, I'm so funny. Shut. He almost is. Can we ban his name and make it a slur now, please? Too soon. Who? Michael Oku? New command name. Exclamation mark Oku. Say. What's a good Nigerian food reference? Fufu? F-U. Oh, jollof is good.
Jollof.
Right, we got a new command. Exclamation mark Oku, I'll let you play with it. Done, ODNM. I didn't ban it, but I made something with it. All good Portuguese is a hard-ass language to learn, though. Tell me about it.
Tell me about it.
Well, I think it's easy and fine. Why is this the... Oh, there it is. Yeah, people are doing it. Oh, there's a...
It was easy and fine.
Your call wasn't too bad from ringside. Good. Well, at least you weren't in there. In the ring, right? Your call could have been much worse, but it was quite hot. I think, like, if it was maybe the day before, it was way hot. It would have been hotter than yesterday, right? Right, not even natives know how to speak correctly. I know. I'm the only person who knows how to speak Portuguese correctly. Me and my Portuguese for journalism teacher in uni. Persona is the series of great Japanese RPG. They're also super long. Were you RPGing in the game, though? Can we not? Oh, I keep saying his name. I'm sorry, Odien. I'm sorry. I lost 5 pounds betting for Francisco. Did you? I respect it. Tell me, but was there like sweepstakes happening? Is that what's happening here? Worst bet of your life. Ben, I'm going to time you out. If you wanna bring this kind of energy to my chat, I'm going to time you out. Is it okay to still love Amira? We hated Amira in this chat way before we hated Oku. Never liked it.
You massive nerd!
I'm not Amira Blue Hair.
Exactly.
Not Amira Blue Hair.
Exactly. People trying to exclamation mark Oku. There you go. Call him the proper jollof melt. Proper jollof melt, innit? Not decided yet. I don't know if I cannot. Oh, love Amira. That feels like a good compromise. There we go. Amira Blue Hair in the chat. Let's go. Me and my friends did a sweepstakes for the Rumble. Who picked Cha, or was it random picks? Taylor, mate, Aiden. Taylor, what's up? Welcome. Go on, Ben. You can do it, Ben. Lift that weight, Ben. Grip that dumbbell, Ben. Let's go, Ben.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
Trying to motivate him at the gym. Shut up. I haven't even tweeted about him. I'm on my rest, so now you just look silly. Doesn't matter. Ever since Amira did David's makeup, I fear David will never forgive her. I wasn't forgiving her before then, okay? Less than 2 weeks in another Rumble. Oh, yeah, yes. We will be talking about that, too. I am going to, today, do that reaction to some, Colossus stuff that I promised a few weeks ago. It's gonna happen today. Random, but I was very happy to get you in my defense. There we go. See, good luck. It was just perfect luck there. Perfect luck. And it was a shame that an accident had happened the way it did. It was just a full accident. What happened? And well, we'll have a look. We're gonna have a look. David, have you seen your arch rival Bird guys in the Rumble? He's not my arch rival. I beat him. If I'm his arch rival, then sure. But he's not my arch rival. If you don't know what Phoebes is talking about, she's talking about. Is Phoebes okay? He's not my arch rival. You don't get to the side of that. That's not how it works. Pro Wrestling Colossus. God damn it. You finished? Bye-bye.
Bye, chat.
I think they can. Yeah.
They can hear me.
Oh no.
Oh.
Can you turn the light off, please? I don't mind it. You're only annoying yourself. People are saying bye. If you don't know what Phoebes is talking about, of course this is. There you go. Colossus in 2 weeks in Margate. It's having a sink or swink rumble. A few people have been announced for the match already. Hesitate Randall. No, not you. Alex Torres. No idea. Tristan Stone. I do know who Tristan Stone is. Buck Garcia. Oh. Now that he knows he's not wrestling me, he's not a coward. Shaw Samuels versus Jordan Brooks was announced. It should be pretty good. Cursed picture, though. Cursed picture graphic. It's a shame. More names. Sapphire Reed. Let's go. Xander Bryant. Anita Vaughn. And Leland Bryant. Or if you are apparently a Rev Pro admin or have any sort of responsibilities or role in Rev Pro, you call him Leland Bryant. And for my Portuguese in the chat, that is, it's almost like so close to Lelo. Lelo Bryant, innit? Northdown Johnny enters. Again, I guess this guy is gonna come into the Rumble and get beaten up, I guess. I don't know what's happening here. And that's it. Well, Bird Guy hasn't been announced. Where's Bird Guy's announcement? It's not here. Oh, this is a grapple theory. I'm like, why is Emily just randomly in the thing? Hi, Lelu. At least he didn't run away once he got in the ring like all the wrestlers. Who ran away once they got in the ring? He never lost it. Oh, here we go. He's the guy who made you lose all the aura. I didn't lose all the aura. He didn't do anything. First of all, he didn't do anything. Second of all, I still have all the aura. Did you hear that reaction to your call? That's someone that has plenty of aura. Plenty of aura. Just didn't have it to start. Oh my, Phoebe, you're asking to be banned. Excited that you're streaming, but it's going running, so we'll listen later. No, alright, enjoy your run. Am I hallucinating, Birdman? What the flip? Maybe I'm predicting the future. Yeah, I don't know where you got. Maybe it's on Twitter, but no, he hasn't been announced there, Phoebes. He has not been announced there. 6 wrestlers left the ring, easier to call out people who didn't leave. I know, right? Bunch of cowards. At least once I got in the ring, I didn't run away. I hope everyone had fun yesterday at the Revolution Rumble. Listen, if you're gonna try and get tickets for Summer Sizzler, you can just... First of all, you're gonna get them. You don't have to rush. Second of all, just stop me in the background, innit? I just think Birdman should be everywhere since he's a bird, so he can just fly. Back in a moment, starting out the boy. Of course, thanks. We'll be here for you. I should show Birdman to people. Let me find him. We're not talking about the guy dressed as a seagull. No highlights. I gotta get some highlights on. But Phoebe's talking about we need ringside. It'll be my son's first show. Oh, let's go. Is he a Mercedes Monet fan? So this is the Birdman that we're talking about. The Wicked Rook. Christopher Lore. That I wrestled.
Professional wrestling. The Dark Rook,
this guy,
Christopher Lore, makes his debut here at Pro Wrestling Colossus, and this is going to be a very unusual and interesting matchup. And dare I say, Don Francisco may find himself in over his head because the Wicked One himself, Wicked Rook, Christopher Lore, is on his way to the ring. Christopher Lore, as you can imagine,
and then
extremely unsettling, but extremely popular here with the loss.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, look out. Big old splash attempt there. Nobody home for Christopher Lore, and a Claymore kick to the face, courtesy of the centerpiece. Oh boy, look
He's
out.
wearing feathers,
Time
Aaron.
For the Ruckus. Look out, delivered with aplomb. The Ruckus for the centerpiece, and David Francisco dispatches the Wicked Rook, Christopher Lore.
At the time I'm getting better and better and sorting my hair out. This is a few months ago. It's his wings because he's a bird. He is a bird.
Ultimately, this came down to a matter of the small things. The Rookery's flight was missed. And of course, that meant that Dave Francisco was able.
So that's what happened. Is when he got stuck in your jacket? No relevant, just asking. I don't think you're just asking, brother. But yes, it is. My jacket got a malfunction. A wardrobe malfunction. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's in a rumble. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Okay, we'll just. I'm doing a live stream. I'm simulcasting on YouTube as well. And it's working all good. If you're watching on YouTube, hi. I don't have the chat on YouTube activated. I was just doing the Twitch chat. Just come and join me. The Ludwig School of Streaming. Alright. Just try to remember your timeline, man. You're being very aggressive today. I don't know if you're like angry and taking it out on I don't know if it's the pre-workout talking or what's happening here, Ben, but you know. Right. So we got a lot to talk about. I was gonna just preparing to, like, I wasn't ready for the Rumble to be available this early. I was gonna like watch some clips and stuff. It's been my arch nemesis. He wishes he was that relevant. But then they just released a couple of hours ago on Repro on Demand the VOD of the Rev Rumble, so I fully intend on discussing it here with y'all. Apparently everyone is out there to get some tickets, some Monet tickets. So we'll talk about this first, and then we'll watch my performance at the Rumble. He's very quick turnaround, yeah, and he's trying his best, especially because then he needs to get this to be available to download so I can do the retro recap and more stuff. So like it's good that he's trying. Listen, gang. Everything else aside, that man is trying. Right, so let's watch it. Right, I think we just watch it because there's something very specific that happened. There is something very specific that happened in the TK Cooper Michael Oko match, and we have to talk about it, gang. Let's get into it.
Buddy. Sure thing. That's why we've got VAR and 5 refs around ringside, isn't it?
Cooper is furious at the referee. I don't know why. Referee, as soon as he saw the arm was
Because the referee was instructed by it by an outside.
Alfredo, what's up?
He saw it and he called it as a super kick.
All right, I need to see something here because I think what happens right before.
There's a whistle, no TK Cooper.
Odina, we have to talk about it because I think you're going to enjoy what I'm going to talk about.
Reversal. What a reversal from Cooper. Now Oku with the counter. Oku with the counter. Cooper's shoulders down. And again, Cooper gets back on top. He's got his arm on the ropes. We've seen him win one of his tournament matches that way.
By a mirror, sure.
Well done on the Scottish ref for catching this one, right? We know here on the chat and in general, as fans of David Francisco, we know that Scottish ref is very good at catching people using the ropes for leveraging pins, even after the matches have ended. And still, he's very good at catching it. This man is, if nothing else, a stickler for the rules. And I am very happy that is the case. I am very happy that Revolution Pro Wrestling has someone that is a stickler for the rules. And I am certain that at no point this attitude toward the rules will be nothing but fair and balanced and won't obviously benefit a specific professional wrestler or a specific title reign in exchange for other ones. I am certain that that's not going to be the case. Am I right? I am certain that I'm not going to press this button right here and I'm not going to see a clip that proves the opposite of what I just said. Who am I, Jon Stewart? First promotion to introduce VAR is goated. Can you imagine? No, but like, wrestling has no VAR. The referee's decision is final. The end. I enjoy the principle of what you're about to say, but again, fresh wounds that happen. Now, we got to talk about those things when they happen, right? No such thing as thoughts and prayers to deal with serious situations. They have to be dealt with when they're important and relevant. Action needs to be taken now, or at least awareness needs to happen now, right?
And win illegally by hooking your arm over the rope.
Sure thing, buddy. Sure.
Great job of the referee for catching it.
We've got VAR and 5 refs around ringside.
Spent all day thinking about this, so we got to discuss it. Listen, I am here
Referee, I don't know why.
to be nothing if not the voice of the voiceless.
Was instructed by it by an outside party,
He saw
which he
it.
should have
He
ignored.
saw it and he called it as a super kick. The super kick from Oku. Cooper doesn't go down though. Cooper didn't.
He's
go
Samoan,
down.
bro.
A second one. DDT. And that'll take him down. The DDT.
Somehow, though, Cooper already back to his foul. Christ. No! Rolls through.
Yeah, look for the reverse Rana again.
Cooper's up. Cooper's up.
Cooper slowed it down enough.
Spent all day thinking about it, so I'm here to think about something less dramatic. Hey, it's the Monday after the Monday.
Cooper's holding on.
It's the Revolution Rumble.
Those shins of Oku.
This is
What is he
so
doing? Oh my god, I didn't see this. What is he doing? Oh,
God. I've never seen that in my life. From that position.
are they insane?
Talk about dangerous.
I know, right?
Oku.
A reverse
Oku doesn't know
styles
what's hitting him
clash. Are you out of your
here.
mind?
Realize where he is. He better do it quickly, or Cooper's gonna win the title.
Ah, let's go. Let's go. I'm going to stop and celebrate this. We got the tickets. My son's going to his first wrestling show next month. That's wonderful. I'm very happy for you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Does he know, or are you going to surprise him? I mean, it's hard for him not to know, right? I don't know. Maybe it is. Saw me in the background thinking someone snapped their neck then? Did you? Couldn't happen to a nicer person?
Okay,
Michael
talk
Oku
about
is not a bad...
dangerous.
I don't think Michael Oku is a bad person. I don't wish
Oku.
ill
Oku
harm
doesn't know
on him.
what's
Where's Ben? Where's Benedict?
doing here. What is he doing?
Is this... No, where are you? Because if I remember correctly, you're sitting down, right?
I've
Can't see
never
you.
seen that in my life. From that position.
Emma, welcome to the stream. Emma loves you. Oh, Emma, I love you too. Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a good time. Thanks for the follow. I wasn't sat down then. I sat down 5 minutes before you assaulted me. I don't think we can keep it from him for a month. The show is the day after he breaks up from school, so it's a celebrating finishing his first year. That's great. I really hope you have a good time. Is it 25th of July, is it? Right? It is, isn't it? Right? Oh no. Is it a Friday? There's a calendar clash. Ooh, I will be fine. When is Summer Sizzler? Friday 25th of July. I should be there. Okay. I'm going to put it this way. I should be there, but we'll see. Anyways, where were we?
You talk about dangerous.
I don't know, is the image smooth to you? As in, like, specifically the
Oku
video
doesn't know
image?
what's
or-
hit him here. He better realize where he is. He better do it quickly, or Cooper's gonna win the title.
I'm just watching the match now.
Cooper on the top right.
Amira screaming at Oku. Here comes TK Cooper.
Does he have it in him to move?
Shooting star. Onto
That was,
Oku.
that was good.
Way down on the shoulders, and Oku still got out. Oku still got out.
DMR, you can write Fantastic Commania.
TK's
You'll be
not
fine.
done. Ripcord. Head, no.
Ripcord headbutt counter.
Oku rolls.
They don't want him to get injured just to stay out for 3. That is a very fair sentiment.
Oku has got out and let off. Oku.
More match.
Second anyway.
The 5 moves of doom.
Bottom.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's focus on what's important here. You want to watch the full match? RefPro on the men.com.
Bottom rope. Can he get there?
He
Yes,
grabs the
does.
ropes and then gets pulled back.
Oku dragged him back. Oku dragged him back. Oku
Break
dragged
the
him.
hold, ref.
The tap out. The
And Michael
tap out.
Oku wrenches out and
Oku
taps.
retains. Oku
And makes
retains.
TK Cooper tap out.
Revolution bout.
Let's watch that again. Let's watch that again.
Scratching, clawing his way towards that bottom rope. Can he get there? Yes,
He
does.
grabs the rope
Mira's trying to pull that rope away, by the way.
There's the
Oku
pullback.
dragged him back. Oku dragged him back.
and then he locks in
Hold, ref.
the 2.0 version of the half crab.
The tap out.
And there's the tap. We're gonna just. I know this hurts some people here in the chat. I understand that, but we gotta watch this in slow motion now. And I'm not trying to embarrass TK Cooper here. I promise you. We just gotta make sure that everyone understands and we're all on the same page here, right? Rope touch.
Can he get
Rope grab.
Yes, he does.
Pull away.
Mirror's trying to pull that rope away, by the way.
Can he get
Can everyone here see this hand grab and this rope right here? Can everyone see this referee staring at TK Cooper?
bottom rope?
Can everyone see this referee staring at the rope right there?
Can he get
And the grab and the referee, the Scottish ref, looking at the rope right there.
Yes, he does.
Where's the sticklerness for the rules of the Scottish ref? I don't even think this is as much as Michael Oku, right? Michael Oku realizes, you can see that he's standing up to start pulling TK Cooper away from the ropes because he realizes that TK is close to the ropes before TK grabs the rope. And he starts pulling him away. It's not like Michael Oku saw that TK grab the ropes and then pulled them away from the ropes. It was a coincidence the way it was. The referee decides, referee's discretion, referee's decision is final. I'm not trying to call for a petition for the decision to be reversed because that would be hypocritical of me and I am not a hypocrite. The referee's discretion, his decision here, was to continue the match, to let the match continue. The problem is that he didn't follow the rules the way that they were supposed to. Alfredo's on the chat. Is it illegal to pull someone off the rope? Brother, yes it is. Let me explain to you the rules of professional wrestling because I feel like I have to. Because for the past 20 to 30 years, a company that was the top company in professional wrestling reveled in the idea of having the rules a little bit blurry so that they could benefit or harm the wrestlers that they would want to have some sort of influence in their results. RefPro is not a company like that, and I don't think that it's fair to say that this is what's happening here. I just fear that referee Dylan is a little bit incompetent. So here's the rules. A submission hold is only valid, and I could give you the rules around, I could talk about rules for 45 minutes. And I'm talking from a place of experience here. I have been a wrestler for a very long time. I am a trainer. I was a referee early in my wrestling career while I was training to become a professional wrestler. So I got all my training here. Specifically when it comes to submissions and submission breaks through the use of the rope, the same applies in pinfalls. A decision when it comes to a pinfall or submission can only happen when both participants, in the case of a tag team match, for example, the legal participants or everyone that is a legal participant that is involved in that pinfall or submission that the referee is counting at the time, they all need to be inside the ring. We can all understand this. Let's define inside the ring. The definition of inside the ring, what is the ring? Which means therefore, how can you be inside of it? The ring is the part of the ring that is inside the ropes, excluding the ropes. The ropes are not part of the ring, they are part of the ring that we tend to call the apron, right? But if you see a world divided binarily into inside the ring and outside the ring, the ropes are not inside the ring. They are not the valid area of the ring. Therefore, if you are in a pinfall and you put your foot on the ropes or under the rope, and if you're in a submission and the same way around, if you are pinning someone and any part of your body, even if inadvertently, is touching or underneath or has passed the line of the ropes or is underneath the ropes, then the pin is not valid because there is at least one participant in that decision that is not inside the ring, and both participants need to be inside the ring for the decision to be vital. A submission becomes immediately illegal the moment one of the participants touches the moment one of the participants exits the legal area of the match, which in this case is the ropes. And it is up to the referee to break up the submission, to inform the participants that submission is no longer legal. If the participants don't break the submission, then he has a 5 count that he can use as a, as a coercion method. And if we get to the count of 5 and the participant hasn't broken the hold, then he gets disqualified. We can all understand this if someone is grabbing it. Let me tell you, the moment this submission stopped being illegal, it wasn't the moment where TK grabbed the rope. It was this moment. Oops. I'm going to read all your comments in a second. This moment right here. Again, one more time. Notice TK's fingers touching the ring, touching the ropes. Notice TK's fingers touching the ropes. It was this moment right here. That moment would be enough for the referee to break the hold. Now, tradition in professional wrestling and a little bit of jurisprudence when it comes to the referee's decisions in the past, and the ambiguity, and also not just the ambiguity of this situation like right here, but also the idea that we want to show, and the wrestlers, the competitors themselves, they want to continue and fight. I completely understand Dylan seeing this and still deciding not to break the hold. Even if you want to be a super stickler for the rules, that should be enough for referee Dylan to ask Michael Oku to break the hold. I do understand that we want to continue with things. We want to keep things going because we want competition, and that is the most important thing. Now, that can be ambiguous and discussed, and there would be a lot of margin to discuss that part there. This here, this is blatant. TK Cooper is blatantly grabbing, not just touching, but grabbing the rope, and immediately this hold should be relinquished. And I do not understand how stickler for the rules referee Dylan, who decided to not allow who decided for some reason to convince the official of the match to restart the championship match because of something that he saw when he was on the outside of the ring, if we want to be that kind of stickler to the rules, allows for this hold to continue. And allows for basically, it's like in football when sometimes referees will just like let the game play because even though a foul has just happened, the team that the foul would benefit has control of the ball, so they're continuing the play. For some reason, referee Dylan allows for this to continue, despite the fact that TK Cooper has already broken the submission. This submission in this moment is illegal. You are not allowed to pull someone off the ropes. You don't get to the ropes, the hold becomes illegal, and then magically because you yanked him off the ropes, the hold becomes legal again. The hold is no longer legal. It stops being legal the moment that a part of one of the participants in the match leaves the ring. And he needs to be broken. There needs to be separation between the wrestlers for another hold to be put on, and then that one becoming legal. Where is the strictness of rules of dear referee Dylan? People, for months now, ever since I've been raising the double standard of that decision and the double standard is not even on that decision, is on the fact that no one would be willing to say that I was right just because I was the one making noise. This doesn't involve me at all, despite the fact that in fact they are fighting for the honor of calling themselves the number one contender to my title until they defend the title against me again. Despite that, that's the only thing that I'm related to this match. I'm not related to this match in any other way whatsoever. And still, referee Dylan does not do his job properly. I am not here, and I'm going to read some of these comments here. I'm not here trying to get this referee to be suspended or to be kicked out or anything, because Ben Hoppings, what's up? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'm in the middle of giving my 2 cents on an opinion by a referee that I don't think is the best one. As I was saying, I don't think that he needs to go back to ref school, or he needs to be kicked out, or his career should be over. That is not what I'm here to do. I just would like, at the very least, the acknowledgement of not just the fact that the way this match ended is controversial and unfair, but also that the way that my title was taken away from me is controversial and unfair. At the very least, that recognition. Instead of having Dave Bradshaw yelling, trying to push RevPro propaganda, trying to avoid the actual truth of the matter in this instance. I'm in the middle of a crash out. I'm not in the middle of a crash out. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just bringing up to justice what is fair. It is unfair what happened to Tiki Cooper in this instance. Oh, Alf, I'm going to reply to your comment in a second. Let me just go through these comments here, right? I was very upset when you came out to the correct interest music yesterday. I will ban you, Phoebe. Shall we start a petition? But what is the petition for? Because I don't support the petition to kick referee Dylan out. I don't think that that's the solution. Now, a petition to acknowledge referee Dylan as the most incompetent referee in Ref Pro today? Probably. Ever? Probably. Is it illegal to pull someone off the rope? I just explained that. He pulled back and clinched back on it, though. But Michael didn't. You can see in the footage. Obviously, I can't see his eyes, but I've seen enough Michael Oku tape to know that Michael realized where he was, his positioning in the ring, and he didn't. It's not like he looked back, saw that Tiki was grabbing the rope, and pulled him out of the ropes. He didn't know that that was happening. And if he did, then that's a whole other. Then if he did, now I'm going to start talking about conspiracy. But at this moment, I don't have I don't have evidence to say, and I cannot sit here and in good faith say that Michael Oku knew what he was doing, right? But all I want to is bring awareness and attention to this fact, that the fact that this has happened. He pulled back and clinched on it. Like, exactly, he was just doing the thing he always does. He realizes that he realizes his distance from the center of the ring and wants to, like, releases the hold a little bit so he can have leverage to bring his opponent back to the middle and then wrench it back, which is always his version of the half grab, right? I felt it. I don't think it's a conspiracy, Emma, but I mean, it's a list of coincidence here, Emma, because the decisions of the Scottish ref continue to benefit Michael Oku. He was a huge stickler for the rules when I defeated Michael Oku for the Undisputed British Heavyweight Championship. And because of his insistence in following the rules in what he deems as properly, Michael Oku got benefited. No one cared that Michael Oku jumped me before the match restarted. TK Cooper had leverage off the ropes, and with the help of Amira, referee Dylan saw that TK Cooper was holding the ropes in a pinfall, and that decision benefited Michael Oku, who did not lose the championship at that moment. And then, ignoring this rope break, deciding to let the action continue instead of breaking a hold that is obviously illegal, benefits Michael Oku. I am not ready to be throwing the word conspiracy around, because that word's has been thrown around very loosely for the past few years. That's too many coincidences. This is too many coincidences. I'm not going to read this message Mark wrote us, because I feel like this is welcome to the stream, by the way. He's not Scottish, we don't claim him. No xenophobia here. The actions of the few do not reflect the beliefs of the many. No prejudices here. All refs are bastards. Again, no prejudices here. Petition to send the Scottish ref back to school. Maybe you should get some sort of course, a refreshing course or something like that. I don't know. It is not up to me to make this decision. I just want to bring awareness to this because I was also affected by... I used to call it overzealousness, but that is not what happened here anymore. By the decisions of the Scottish ref. How about that? I think the ref made a great call, advantage play. No! Because TK Cooper doesn't get the advantage. The foul is against the foul. If we're using the football analogy, the foul is against TK Cooper. And what happens after is that TK Cooper is still on the defense. You must have been that was a really good referee, to be fair. Yes, please, to David, explain the rules for 45 minutes in the future stream. I'll do it. If there's like a slow week of stuff to talk about, I'll come here on the stream on a Monday and I'll bring it to class. You'll come to Professor Francisco's class of the rules of professional wrestling. I speak for all Scottish people called Dylan when I say that the ref does not represent us. Good narrowing down. Why is it called a ring if it's square? Oh, shut up, Alf. No, this guy is onto something. Wait, I have two trolls in the troll stream, in the chat of the troll streamer. Have you raised this with referral management, or are you shouting at a cloud? I'm not shouting at a cloud. I am creating a video, and then people can do with it whatever they want. My role is not... I'm not a commission. I am not an official in any capacity. I am a wrestler who is bringing public awareness to an issue that needs to be addressed. Where's your rematch, by the way? I don't get to choose when I get my rematch. It's Ref Pro Management that needs to give me my rematch, DJ Jones. Will you ever get over it? No. I will not get over it. It is the most impressive moment of my life. I sacrificed so much to achieve the thing that I've achieved on that afternoon in Southampton. No one believed it. Everyone saw it. Everyone got it. It is the sole purpose of my existence. Success in professional wrestling, at least when it comes to my professional life, which is a huge part of my life. And it was taken away by an overzealous referee and a system that decides to ignore the bad actions of the wrestlers that they deem good. So no, I'm not going to get over it. Now, I will never get over it until I at least get a fair chance at my title. And I will not call out unfairness when it comes against me. Why would I? I'm not a coward. Oh no, you gotta, no excuses. You gotta be good. Like, shut up. No excuses? Oh, the really good tough wrestlers make no excuses. They just go back. You're just dumb. Your problem is that you cannot find the words to sustain your argument. So you want to beat the truth out of people. You want to beat people into thinking that you're right. Shut up. No excuses. David's immediately crashed, as are we all. David is the true champion. Yeah, man, I am the actual champion. The true champion, the truth, whatever. It's Michael Oakeshire. I am the actual undisputed British heavyweight champion. And I will keep saying it. And people better get used to Francesca announcing it. Ben Hopkins, keep fighting the good fight. I know, right? You know him well enough to know the answer. I am so close to timing you out, Ben. Justice for TK. And justice for me, Chips. Is still a crash shot if we are justified on it? No, it's not. People painting something like what I just did as a crash out, right, are trying to minimize your feelings. Are trying to ignore the way you feel because of how you're presenting it. I'm not even presenting it in a bad way. I think I'm being so fair for Scottish ref. I'm not calling for a public lynching. A figurative public lynching. We're crashing out, but no waves. Next Lossy show title. Could Phoebe put it on the side? I think that's how Lossy take no shame suggestions. That's cool though. The entrance Oku made with the riot sign in the background was sick. It was great. This match was incredible professional wrestling. Just like the show in general, regardless of what some people may tell you. That ending of that Rumble was incredible professional wrestling. Everything that I did in that Rumble was incredible professional wrestling. Oh, we're going to be talking about it. To be honest, this is how I've learned any rules I know. So yes, okay, me like giving you the rules of wrestling, 100%. Has anyone approached you to be part of a small slam ball team? No, I would love to do it. I think it's because I am not the best person to be in a team. I'm not the best team player. And the closest thing I have to a team partner is already signed for a team at Slam Ball. So, I don't know, maybe I'll join that team. I must drive now. I shall leave you the stream in peace. Bye, Ben. Most impressive moment of your professional life. I don't think I've had a better moment than that one. Obviously, Revolution Rumble last year was probably had the cake up until then. Copper Box was cool, but I don't think it was as cool as in terms of what it was and what happened. It wasn't as cool as winning the title. You should do a Sporting Lisbon team. Mark Rothers, are you trolling? Because it's called Sporting Portugal. The name of the club isn't Sporting Lisbon. Maybe you like 1v2 slam ball? No, because I'd lose. Get Santos in the slam ball? I'll do it. I may pitch that. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Killer Kelly Baby as the manager? I don't think that Riot Cabaret have the budget for that. Sense and I would dominate slam ball? 100%. 100%. So yeah, that's what happened with Teeks. We are streaming so late today. I was ready to stream at like 5. What happened? Anyways, should we watch yo boy in the Rumble? They have a blobby budget, so surely it's the same, right? A message TK about me and Sense's slam ball team. As in right now, TK would never accept me being in slam ball. It can't be through him because he's too jealous of me. Get Killer Kelly's baby in slam ball. Oh my god. The poor baby. Right. Let's watch David Francisco in the Revolution Rumble. You all want to do that?
In the ring. Got kicked at their dominance on this match.
Mira Blue Hair and Killer Kelly's baby versus David and Sanch. We would win. Easy. Easy. We can beat a puppet and the baby. I'll beat a baby up. I don't care. I'm going to go refill this drink, and then, because it is hot in this room, Rafa and Damien can also join and make it a triple slam ball. Rafa and Damien is a great team. They're all great. And then when I come back, I'll say whatever I want, Phoebe. I'll say whatever I want. I'm just gonna go quickly refill this drink, and then when I come back, we'll watch David Francisco in the Revolution Rumble and talk about it. Sarah, I have a video of me shouting at a parent with a baby and like on his chest, one of those thingies where he's there. He's trying to like grab his hands, or like, oh, we're gonna fight you. I'll literally yell at him saying, "I'll beat up a baby. I don't care. I'll fight a baby. I don't care. I don't. Give me 2 minutes, gang." Unfortunately, maybe all the context we need. My son isn't a baby, but please don't start on him if and when you're a summer sizzler. If he behaves, then wonderful. Right? I'm saying that I'll fight baby. People keep putting forward the idea. Sorry, Phoebe mostly keeps putting forward the idea that I'm gonna fight a baby. Like, oh, book David Francisco versus this baby, and like, I'm saying that I'll fight a baby, right? But your son hasn't done anything that makes me want to fight him, so he's fine, innit? It's fine, innit? You shouts to the TV when you watch wrestling. I don't think he'll behave. We'll find out. We'll find out how he does. Right.
They're discussing what to do next with Ender Kara.
Near teeth through.
Kara!
He's out on. Being saved by Mark Truffle, people.
Yeah.
Yesterday was the Revolution Rumble, and your boy was a part of the Revolution Rumble. Coming into the Rumble, I said, and I still believe it, that I was the best person, the person that was most prepared to actually handle an environment like the Revolution Rumble. Because all these people have these plans and they think they can just sustain the plans. But what they're bad at is they're thinking on their feet. Because Rumble is chaos. And your boy revels in chaos. So I just had to make the right decisions at the right time. I'm going to take you through those right decisions in this stream. I want to tell you about what was on my mind as we went through this Rumble here.
I don't think True did that to save Kara, but Kara was the beneficiary anyway. Number 15 of 30. Oh!
It was so weird. The timings in the buzzer wouldn't be like, unless the people were counting slow, not at the same time as the video. The buzzer would always hit as they were saying one. It was very weird. Anyways, right music this time.
Knocked off the apron by Conor Mills. Kara's gone.
And the huge reaction. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to tell you something right now. I wasn't expecting a reaction like that one, right? Incredible for that to happen. And when I heard 1,000 people your call shouting like that to my music playing, not even my name appearing, like the music playing and being recognized, all I could think of was all the people that a few months ago were talking about how insane and crazy it was that I was doing so much in Revolution Pro Wrestling, you know. I made a video a while ago, after I beat Leon Slater, that a lot of the things I do in wrestling is to spite those people. And here it is again. All I could do is celebrate that incredible moment. Because I'm petty. I'm very petty. If there's something you need to know about me if you haven't figured out, is that I'm petty and I'm patient. I deserve nothing. I've earned everything. Everyone loves David now. Not everyone, but enough people. Anyways,
number 15 of 30.
I still think, like, I wish the videos were a bit better at, like, capturing. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Oh! Knocked off the apron by Conor Mills. Kara's gone. Screw Kara, more importantly.
I agree.
The centerpiece says that he revels in the kind of chaos that the Revolution Rumble produces.
And am I wrong?
David, what are you doing, David?
So, Gideon asking and here, what am I doing? I am deciding not to enter the ring, because why would I enter the ring? There are two people at this moment in the ring dominating, and they have the high ground. And there's only one of me. The most ridiculous thing I could do in this moment would be enter the ring. Because, as I think I've made it very clear for a while, I'm not an idiot. So I decided, since your call was being so kind to me, I wanted to bring that kindness back and say hi to everyone that was there. It was so annoying. They didn't have what number people were when they came out on the screen, like they did last year. For fans in the crowd not streaming. It sounds like you're just being boring and not keeping count. Sorry. Sounds like you're just being lazy and not keeping count, Mark. Come on. You gotta keep up. Should have been writing on your notes the people that come out. Keeping count on them. I don't know what happened there, but I'm sure it'll be a good feedback for them for next time. The graphics last year were really cool. This year they were cool as well, but maybe there was like something that happened something that happened that they didn't get the time to get around to it or something. I don't know. I couldn't explain to that, but I'm sure that it wasn't like a decision, oh, let's not have it this time. Maybe it's just something that was more of an oversight. It's good feedback for next time. Next time the Revolution Rumble gets announced, 3 weeks before, make sure that on AskRef Pro you get quilled in on it. I was compiling a spreadsheet on my seat, like sitting with your computer, right? I got a home correspondence to update me. That's smart. That was smart. That was very smart. So I decided to just greet your call, right? Whoops.
Francisco taking his sweet time getting into the ring. But of course his new kind of tag team partner, JJ Gale.
I must confess, JJ Gale right there is like staring at me like, what am I doing? I was ingrained in the moment. I must confess that was the case. Listen, a year ago, I arrived at the Revolution Rumble and made the impact that I did. And look at how far we've come in this last year. I just needed to revel in the moment, and I felt like I was in a good team partner for JJ Gale. But this attitude, this reaction, if you see here on the bottom left, this reaction by JJ shows me that he knows that he can rely on me. Look at that. He's reaching for me and asking for help. I think he's finally understood that I'm there for him. Finally. I'm not going to get in the ring with Mills. It would be the bad thing to do. It would be the emotional, stupid thing to do. I would not be able to be in a position to help JJ Gale. I wouldn't be.
Well, Jay Joshua and Gordon Mills seem to be perfectly content battering the ever-loving snot out of Mark Drew.
Or anyone.
Oh, Cesaro tried to get in.
Get in the ring.
Got kicked in the face.
Get in the ring, Francisco.
Why is it telling me to get in the ring? Who the hell does it think he is to tell me what to do? Who do you think you are to tell me what to do, David Bradshaw? Shut up. You get in the ring if you think it's so easy. Brother wants me to get in the ring because it's what you're supposed to do. What I'm supposed to do is put myself in the best position to win. Look at the ring right now. Why would I get in the ring? What logic would it made to get in the ring? I'm not an idiot. Oh, I'm gonna get in the ring, and suddenly the two guys who have been forming one of the most dominant teams in the past year in Revolution Pro Wrestling are gonna have an opportunity for a 2-on-1 assault on me. Yeah, great strategy. Really, really smart.
Special boy. He's a special boy, the centerpiece. You leave him alone.
I am a special boy. Not like that.
Undisputed British heavyweight champion. No, he's not. How many times?
He won.
It's very funny that Dave Bradshaw is bringing up this thing about me not being the undisputed British heavyweight champion when not less than an hour before what happened with DK Cooper and the Scottish ref happened. I just feel like he's fed a line, a directive I don't. Maybe not. It's not even that because that is conspiracy. I just think that he is saying, Dave Bradshaw. He's saying what he thinks he needs to say to please the powers to be of Revolution Pro Wrestling.
There's another entrant coming in. Yeah, number 15 hasn't even got in yet. Number 16's coming.
It's a sick theme. It's a sick tune. So, I realize that the count is on.
Hasn't even got in yet. Number 16's coming.
I realize the count is on, and I'm kind of a little bit in like between a what do you guys call it in English? The expression in Portuguese is the sword on the wall, a rock and a hard place. That's what you guys say. I realized that I was kind of between a rock and a hard place, right? Almost literally. Because on one hand, I have Jay Joshua and Mills waiting for me. And on the other hand, I have Kieran Lacey, who I did beat up the week before. And probably he would happily have jumped me. But gladly, is not as smart as me. So I immediately came up with an idea that would benefit my chances to win the Rumble. Lyric or lyric? How do you? Is it lyric? It's lyric, right? It'll be lyric. Lyric 408. What's up? Welcome to the chat and welcome to the stream. I would have gone in, owned the ring, intimidated everyone like a gorilla when they banged their chest. Good luck, and then Connor Mills would kick you in the mouth. Jay Joshua would grab you and throw you around. Good job. Well done. Good luck. As I was saying.
Where's the other half of Kieran Lacey?
So, Kieran is immediately trying to get me in the ring, and I had this idea, and I'm here pitching him. I'm so excited that I almost trip. I'm pitching to him the idea of both of us putting to the side our, at least for half an hour, putting to the side our animosity together and go in together so that we can both dominate. So we can both have at least a chance of taking on Connor Mills and Jay Joshua, as opposed to either of us doing it alone, right? And I did a very good job of convincing him of that.
The centerpiece warning him. David Francisco warning him. Saying they should go together. Yeah, Francisco trying to negotiate with Lacey, trying to give him a pep talk, for God's sake.
He's saying, yes, let's go.
They're going together. We're victor. Oh, David. David, why? Lacey.
Listen, it would be an actual stupid idea for me to get in there and team with Kieran Lacey to take on Connor Mills and Jay Joshua. We have no chemistry as a team. I cannot trust him or his tag team partner, who happens to be in the ring at the same time. I just can't trust them. Because they hold grudges, right? And they wouldn't be able to do the smart thing like I would and put their feelings to the side and actually to work together and cooperate to take out Connor Mills and Jay Joshua. They couldn't. They wouldn't be able to, but I was because, you know. So the best thing for me to do, actually, having in mind as well that I had JJ Gale, my tag team partner, in the ring as well, was to feed Kieran Lacey to Connor Mills and Jay Joshua, to have them take some energy and power away from Kieran Lacey, who happens to be the freshest person in the ring at the moment. And because of that, there would be another opponent that is weakened, but another element that could have been explored later in the match. And as Lyric is saying in the chat, very smart move. I know. I thought if you didn't get in the ring in your spot, you were eliminated. Otherwise, Macho Man is still in the Royal Rumble from 92. I don't think that is the case in the rules with the Revolution Rumble, because clearly I wasn't eliminated. Unless for some reason the Scottish ref wants to come down and bring that rule up. But I read the rule sheet and there was nowhere where that was said. The idea that you had to get in the ring before the next person, right? And I think that what happened with Macho Man is an oversight. So the match, imagine that everything happens and I never get in the ring, and then everyone else is eliminated over the top rope except the person that won and me. Then the match only ends when I get in the ring and we resolve ourselves and one of us gets eliminated. So yes, in theory, someone could just stay outside the entire match and then come in to dispute the elimination that would lead to determine the winner. that is very hard to do because the more people you have in the Rumble, the more people you have coming to chase you because they don't want you to have that advantage over them, right? So you wouldn't be able to stay outside for too long. Does that make sense? Of course it makes sense. I'm the one saying it. Of course it makes sense.
Maybe shouldn't be quite so confident. Oh.
The second reason why I did this is because it was really funny.
Well, he does have some support. Pointing out to Lacey that David's no longer there. Oh, well.
Oh, here comes Drew.
Headbutt!
See, Mark Drew was right there, and this chaos between these two teams is a much better outcome for me than me getting in the ring and getting involved in this.
This would be a great tag team match between these four, but they're competing in the Revolution Rumble. Dumping him down.
Unless you had a strategy that meant you were safely out of the way for most of the match without being disqualified. What, like Liam Slater? The coach? Like Liam Slater, indeed, wonderful, yeah. But when he does it, it's a good thing. When he does it, it's a great thing. But if I was doing it, everyone would be falling on David Francisco for always choosing the low road. Yada, yada, yada. Shut the fuck up, Dave Bradshaw.
Poor Lacey. Oh, and Jay Joshua and Connor Mills appear to have started to target.
I then realized that they were targeting JJ Gale. And I know, listen, I am not trying to stay outside the entire time. I am only trying to stay outside for long enough until it's actually advantageous for me to get in the ring. The thing that is happening in the ring, and let me put it this way. The one thing that I know I was causing by staying outside was getting Connor Mills and Jay Joshua distracted for long enough so that JJ Gill could recover. Because since my music started playing, they did not touch JJ Gale. And JJ, who's been the person I believe, yes, he was number 2, right? That it was the person that was in the ring the longest. He was able to take a breath. He was able to recover. And he was able to be as fresh as he could be for the eventual moment when we would have to take on Mills and Jay Joshua. And I was distracting them and getting their attention. But, of course, this is too smart, right? What I'm actually doing is being a little coward. It's people that don't understand anything about professional wrestling. Is Liam my closest competitor in ring smarts and strategy? In that Rumble, he might have been Paul. Yeah. He's clearly... His understanding of professional wrestling and maybe parallel or together, his ability to think with his head as opposed to react with his heart is super valuable in professional wrestling, right? And I think we both are very similar in that sense. I don't know if we would be really good friends who would understand how to mutually benefit each other, or if he would be selfish and feel threatened by having someone else who understands wrestling as well as he does.
Francisco loves JJ Gale like he claims to. Presumably he wouldn't let that
so
last
I'm
long,
choosing the right moment to give JJ Gale maximum opportunity to recover. And also I know that I have to come in when Jay Joshua and Connor Mills are in a position where they can't just see me coming and retaliate. And when they're grabbing another man in an awkward position like this one, this is the perfect moment for me to come in and take advantage. And they are tired by now because they had to deal with True and Lacey and JJ Gill for all this time. Only one way to find out, hey, I'm not a booker anywhere, so someone else can take care of it. And I will happily take the challenge.
Coat off. David's in the ring.
Here we go, out of balance, start the fight. Don't let them even take a little space to breathe and recover. As you see, like I duck it and you see what it is. Get in the chop, that makes Jay Joshua turn around, and there's the sling blade. And Mills is suffering, you can tell that he's feeling a lot.
He attacks, but most of all,
JJ unfortunately misses that knee, you can tell that he's tired and feeling a lot. And there's our nice little combination. Yeah, that leg is hurting. Like, he's just been through a lot. He's been in that ring for long enough. But we're together, and he trusts me, and that's great.
So now we got three
Drew and
different
Lacey
pairs in
as
there.
well,
Mills
waiting
and
for their
Joshua, Drew and
chance
Lacey. You got the
to
sons of
be able to take
Southampton.
advantage, but they
Alliance
forgot
is everywhere you
that
look here in the Rumble
the
now.
power of
Yeah,
friendship just beats
absolutely.
everything. And I am the freshest guy. Let's go. The Francisco line right there.
Francisco, if you remember.
Ah, he's feeling it. You can tell. Look at this. JJ Gale went from being suspicious of me to feeling the energy when the Sons of Southampton are in the ring. Finally, he gets it. Finally, he gets it. Look at this working.
Help him win that scramble match at high stakes. Would he do it again if it came to it here?
Maybe. I don't know. Why are you asking me?
It's a rhetorical question.
Oh.
Gale.
Kieran is still fresh. He
Back
still
of
saw me coming.
Francisco.
This was cool, though.
Ruckus and side effect.
The side effect and the ruckus together. That's wonderful.
Hampton and David Francisco.
Oh, he got it. Yeah, Francisco thought about it, you see.
He did.
I didn't think about it. Right. Let's see what Gideon says.
Gale had his back turned.
And then David Francisco.
Oh, he got it. Yeah, Francisco thought about it, you see.
He didn't.
Gale had his back turned. Francisco was gonna push him over the rope.
No, I wasn't.
He just warned him.
I was not going to push him over the rope. In fact, the reason why I walked back is exactly so he wouldn't think that I was going to push him over the rope. I was giving him space. I know that he still doesn't fully trust me. So if I'm just kind of like rushing for him when he's on the ropes, he's going to think the worst because we're professional wrestlers and our ego is all fragile and small. And we can for once trust the people inside. And I wouldn't blame him. I wouldn't blame him for not trusting me. Just like I don't blame anyone for trusting anyone because it's the Revolution Rumble. So all every man for himself. But he could trust me. Nothing happened, did it? Nothing happened, right?
Back of Francisco.
Only just joined. What's your thoughts on Sons of Southampton versus Naito and Bushi? The Tranquilos de Japón have nothing on us. They could try. That would be the match to make, am I right?
Ruckus and side effect from the Sons of Southampton and David Francisco.
Oh, he got it. Yeah, Francisco thought about it, you see.
He didn't.
Gale had his back turned. Francisco was gonna push him over the rope.
He was.
I was giving him space. I was not going to push him over the ropes at all. I don't know what he's talking about.
Listen, he just warned him. Anyway, someone else coming in. Pay attention to the screen.
Right.
Shut up.
Next entrance comes in. The man that's been ducking me. Brother was here for months or weeks, months, I don't know, at least 2 months. Last time in his first round in Ref Pro and in the country. Was talking about all these contenders and everything. He did not interact at all with the centerpiece, did it? And unfortunately, it didn't happen here either because I don't think the camera catches it. But Mills and Jay Joshua take the fact that we are getting ready to welcome Manders into the ring, 2-on-1. Oh, 100%, it's the one called Manders. And they just get us from behind. They put us out of commission. And Mills clearly, like Manders and Mills in the early match. Manders and Mills early in the day had a singles. The fight continued afterwards, and now they're going to see each other. Josiah is in the match. Josiah was kept outside by Mills and Jay Joshua, and now it's a 2-on-2 team up. And let me tell you something. As I'm seeing this happening, I'm just going to let them have it. If these guys want to beat each other up, I'm just going to stay there, check out my partner. Jay Joshua gladly didn't see us there, was focusing on what was happening in the ring. And I'm strategizing. This is a great shot, by the way. I only saw this shot when I saw this earlier today. Such a beautiful... Look at this. Pro wrestling is the absolute best. Whoever had the idea of putting this camera here, great work. It's just beautiful. Anyways, everyone's down except us. I know JJ Gill is suffering a little bit, but I am fresh. I'm fine. And it's time to eliminate someone.
Francisco and JJ Gale.
JJ's poor JJ's trying to get his bearings. Just grab someone, buddy. And we're trying to like discuss and see who would be the person that we're going to grab. We didn't see Mark True and Kieran Lacey coming. They get us into each other.
Into the German.
Comes the aim assist.
That sucks. That aim assist sucks because you can't protect yourself with anything. Like, if you can at least see that he's coming for your face, you'll be able to kind of like cover it. If you see that he's like, you're going to be, if it's just the gut. But when it's both of them, there's nothing you can do to try and minimize that impact and protect yourself. It's the worst. Chat isn't refreshing. Let me... Master's gonna go out, but there I am. Cool. Where was I?
Anders deciding discretion is a better part of valor in the background there. Lovely double teamwork from the full halves of True and Lacey, Mark True and Kieran Lacey.
The make-a-wish now from True and Lacey. They are going to town here on Francisco.
David probably wishes they hadn't done that. Or that.
Horrible. So, as you can see, notice the 2-on-1 scenario between me being alone and a team being able to work together against me. And notice how I have no choice. I have no chance. You know? Why are we questioning me not going into the ring earlier? The people that were telling me that I should have just got in a ring were asking for me to put myself in this position, and that's ridiculous. Why would I do that myself?
True and Lacey taking apart Francisco, and still
person coming in.
the counter keeps ticking. Number 18 now.
So they take the ring. This is cool. We got like 3 teams here. Now comes
What number is this?
Number 18, the leader of the Trent 7 Army.
Trent 7.
Trent 7 in the Revolution Rumble. Look how happy Trent 7 is. to be
Celebrating
back
with
here
your
in
call.
Bros.
When he does it, it's fine, right? True and Lacey getting up to get him.
Into a situation where both True and Lacey are standing tall. Well, 7 needs to not turn his back here on True and Lacey.
They waited for him to turn around. That was the mistake. Didn't pick the right moment to attack.
These chops taking it in turns, one after another on True and Lacey here from Trent 7.
Trent is super experienced.
Forcing True.
Sure, it's not the first time that he's getting a 2-on-1 attack. By now, True and Lacey are a little bit tired, where Trent is fully fresh.
Oh, looking for a clothesline, but Lacey caught him with a boot, only to eat a chop from Trent 7. Bypass True into his own
Look
partner.
at this. This is insane.
Back body drop, pile driver.
And Trent 7 single-handedly taking apart True and Lacey.
See, you got to do what I'm doing here. Trying to pick up your right moment
Doing incredibly
and get it.
No, the ruckus, the
He
no.
saw it coming, unfortunately.
That
And
was
Never mind.
ambitious. It was
I should know
ambitious
this was
from
coming.
Francisco.
Good luck, but Trent the Grey.
I don't like when
has
my tricks
got
get used against me.
Francisco.
That decision might have just cost Francisco
God
a couple
damn
of
it.
fingers.
He got me.
Hopefully his
That's
teeth don't
horrible.
feel
Like
loose.
my fingers are okay right now. You know, it's just a weird temporary thing that's just like, it's more the, you know, when like you hit your funny bone against like a corner or something and it's just like a jolt of electricity on your arm. It's the same thing, but it's on your hand and your wrist. It's horrible. It goes away, but it's horrible at the moment when it happens.
JJ Gully.
Unfortunately, JJ, like, the stupid thing is I went a little bit of my ego. I should have just gone together with JJ. But he was also recovering. I was only making sure that he would be able to recover.
Gale, seeing what was happening to Francisco, helped him out. Off the rebound into the German suplex, a kip up now from the heart and soul of Rev Pro. He's going to look for Gale Force. Gale Force, maybe he was too far out. And 7 caught him with a chop on the way past.
Sensible. Hit him in the back while he's not looking at you. Great tactic. Wonder where he learned that one from.
7 indicating that it is indeed still
Seven-star
extremely
lariat from
warm
It'd be
No.
great to hit a lariat.
No. Neither man
Oh,
able to
I
hit
shouldn't have
the
used that hand.
seven-star lariat. Oh,
Did I try
learned
to
that
hit
one.
the Rainmaker on Trent 7? Yes, I did. And he saw it coming, to be fair. But then he tried to turn around to mine, and I saw it coming too. So
7 indicating that it is indeed
didn't see the
still
punch, though.
extremely
From
warm
No.
here.
No. Neither man able to hit the
it
seven.
was a silly idea because I'm left-handed, right? So he got my left fingers, and then I did that punch. That sucked. That was horrible because I just made it worse
Star
that
lariat,
punch.
or Rainmaker, as it's also known.
with that punch.
The Sons of
Checking on
Southampton
JJ this
looking to
fight. I
finish
feel like
off
he needs a
Trent
little moment to
7.
recover, and that was enough for, as I was trying to clothesline
Feet haven't hit the
Trent
floor
7 out,
yet.
that was
The
enough
feet
for
haven't
him
hit the
to
floor for Francisco.
be able to recover. And now we got to talk about this, right?
Oh, Gale, big European. What? Gale, you prick!
Oops. Well, that wasn't deliberate from Gale, but obviously it was.
Oh, sure it wasn't.
What do you mean? What you got, Gale?
So, again,
Oh, Gale.
The feet haven't hit
I'm
the
on the
floor,
outside.
Francisco.
Gale lures Trent 7 in,
Gale,
doesn't
big
see
and
where we
big.
are, and Trent 7 just
Gale,
hits
you
me
prick.
and eliminates me.
Oops. Well, that wasn't deliberate from Gale, but obviously it was.
Oh, sure it wasn't.
What do you mean? What, you
It
gonna
is
be
unfortunate. Why are
conspiratorial
Emma's
about
messages
that
not
as
showing
well?
up on the
Unfortunately
live?
for Francisco.
I don't get it. That was unfortunate, Emma. Indeed, 100%. Broken Hearts by Phoebe. Yes. So, what's my reaction? What's my feelings about this? The record books say that Trent 7 was the one that eliminated me. And that is fair. Because unlike JJ Gale, Trent 7 had the intention of eliminating me. So as I had a chance of telling JJ Gale, and he was apologizing, he didn't have to, right? This is on Trent 7. Trent 7 is the one that eliminated me. So for those of you keeping track, you can add Trent 7 to the list of people that needs to... I gotta find the right way to put this. I'm not gonna name it a list, but... Well, you can add Trent 7 to the group of people that need to get sorted out by the centerpiece. Does that work? And what was the problem here? Why was I eliminated when I made all the right decisions up until that moment? The problem was... the one thing I wasn't counting for was accidents, right? So I am not surprised that in a match like the Revolution Rumble, I end up in a situation where I'm almost eliminated. And if it was any other wrestler,
The feet haven't hit the floor. The feet
or if
haven't
it was
hit
like usual, the people that are like, you'd panic for it, right? Oh my God, I'm almost eliminated. And you would just be in a situation where you're just going to panic. But I understand, I know, come on, we're professional wrestlers, we're trained for this. We know that situations like these happen all the time. And you have to practice and drill your ability to hold on to the ropes when you're not in fully control and you cannot expect where they are. Like it was this moment here. I was comfortable because I trained myself to that position plenty of times in the past month or two, right? Being in a situation where I go over the top rope and I almost get eliminated, that is normal in Rumbles. That is what you're expecting to happen, right? So it's not even that. It wasn't a mistake that I made because I didn't make it. I counted for everything. I counted for decisions. I counted for people's behaviors. I studied what the majority, if not all the competitors in the match do, and tried to make sure that I would be able to predict how they would think and react and act before they got a chance to do it. The thing that I didn't account for was an accident. And this elimination here was an accident. Still, Trent 7 cost me my Revolution Rumble presence this year, and I would like to make him pay for it. The time will come. The time will come. It just makes sense. And that's it. That's David Francisco in the Revolution Rumble. Appreciate the support of everybody. A lot of people very happy to see me there. And that was the story. We did a little. Comparing the performance from this year to last year, I think last year was more impactful, but I was also fortunate. You never know the circumstances when you go into the ring in a match like the Revolution Rumble. You never know how the ring is. I was just happened to be in a position where I was able to take advantage of a few moments where I could eliminate people. Where in this case, where in this year's Rumble, my entrance happens when there are two people who are a team who have full control of the ring. The circumstances are completely different. There's nothing that I could have done to take advantage of outside of the fact that I was able to manipulate people around me to get it. And I have my tag team partner there, right? And speaking of my tag team partner, the one thing that JJ Gill showed throughout the entire Revolution Rumble is that he seems to see in me an ally when he needs one. And I am so happy that that is the case, because that is exactly the way that I want JJ Gill to feel about me. That's exactly it. And that's all I wanted him to know. He says that our team was a one-off thing specifically to help him right a wrong after what happened with True and Lacey at the 229. And while I also approach it and deem it that way, and I felt like I had a debt that I have already paid, it is undeniable that the chemistry is there and that we work great as a team. So maybe, just maybe, we can strive for success together in the tag team division in Rev Pro. Maybe, just maybe, the Sons of Southampton can, I don't know, rack up a few wins and challenge for those undisputed British tag team titles. CPF clearly have gone to the back of the line after the street fight. Sorry, the no DQ match. So new teams are on the horizon to challenge for the titles, and I think this is working. JJ was very much, I'm focused on the Rumble. The Rumble is the next thing that is super important to me, and I want to be the undisputed British heavyweight champion, and I get it, because unlike me, he has never won that title. But the Rumble is now gone. If there is no room at the top, because Shaz Samuels is clearly the next contender, and he's going to have to wait longer to get his shot, then why not a little side tour for other places that can give him success, for other journeys that can give him success and titles, which means money and reputation and recognition, with someone that, as he has learned and he has shown that he believes, has his back. Just a thought. Just a thought. That's where we are right now. So it's still not up to me. It's still not up to me. But I think that he's on it. And he'll be even more on it when we get that Sons of Southampton merch. Then he'll be super on it. I want you to feel he's an ally too, as you deserve that. I'm sure he will have plenty of chances to show me the same support that I've been showing him. It has been one way, fair, because I was the one with the debt and I was the one that was insisting on it. I'm sure more moments like this will come. Agree, you are a great tag team. What can I say? This is great. I'm great at this professional wrestling thing, and so is he. So when we get together, things are just there. And I could tell. CPF still have 2 trophies. Just get him to just use them for two more shots, just with different team combinations. Maybe next time it's Danny and Callum. Danny and Maverick Mayu. And then if that one doesn't work, maybe it's Maverick Mayu Jolando, the winning combination. That might not be a bad idea for them, actually. They should do that. Moose, I am certain that what happened just now is you showing Michael Oku that I made this command on my chat. I am certain that this is what happened. Hope everyone's doing good. Been having a lot of fun today. It's been a fun stream. I can't believe it's already 8:15. I wanted to start a bit early. I had no reason not to. Just escaped me. Listen, Monday is kind of my off day, honestly. I am very happy to have my Mondays as slow as I can, right? But still, and I think this has been working for the past 2 weeks. I feel like I'll be able to continue this routine of coming here on Mondays and stream. I'll be very honest, next week, if I stream, it's going to be very early or very late. Or maybe I'll stream on another day, I don't know. But I know that I will not be available at like the 5 to 8 schedule of the stream that I normally do. I'm not going to finish the stream yet. I got one more thing to do. But just wanted to let you know that. Yeah. Thanks for keeping me company. We'll keep on doing it. I say we'll go for the last thing here on our to-do list. Okay, we gotta talk about Colossus. I've been promising this a while ago. We gotta talk about Colossus in a few weeks. How long is it gonna be until the Colossus show? That's 1, 2. When the hell is the Colossus show? Oh. It's not. Wait a minute. I was watching the wrong calendar. Okay. A week from Sunday. Not this Sunday, next Sunday. On the 5th. Phoebe, I will. That's gonna be the thing that's gonna make me time you out. On next Saturday, the 5th of July, Pro Wrestling Colossus returns with the Sink or Swim Rumble. And Saturday the 5th of July. Oh, I'm saying the 5th. Ugh. Is there a ceasefire show on that day as well? Well, I guess Mambo is not on the Colossus show. Is it the Bristol ceasefire one? Oh, Sunday is ceasefire. Yeah. So ceasefire on the Sunday 6. Is that what it is? And then Colossus Saturday 5. I'm certain that the show is on Saturday 5th of July. Yes. Saturday 5th of July. Pro Wrestling Colossus returns soon with the Sink or Swim Rumble. And not only is your boy a part of this Rumble, I believe. I haven't been fully announced, but I believe that is the case. But I also have a singles match. Do you guys want to see how we got to this singles match? Well, let me show you. So at the last Rumble show, I wrestled Xenothan. Who cares? I kind of like completely destroyed him and mopped the floor with him, and I ended the show by making him faint. I ended the match by making him faint with this hold that still doesn't have a name, but I should find a name for it. The name of the hold is a single arm, a half Nelson crossface. That is the official name of the hold, right? But we gotta brand it somehow, right? I did win the Purpose Wrestling Championship with this hold. I've been practicing and training, and it's been pretty good. And it was the case again. Here it is.
What's he got here?
Half Nelson crossface. He's going anywhere. Not having in mind how jacked my arms look.
Has him with that rear naked.
It's not a rear naked, brother. It's a half Nelson crossface. Gotta clue in these commentators. Name it John? Not a good enough name. He's got the John on! That is not, definitely not. Let's not name it that.
And it's over.
Ding ding! Thanks for coming, Xenothan.
Any energy to keep that arm up. What a performance! What a performance!
I know, right? I'm great.
Cooper's trainee did well, but he did
really,
not have what it takes.
He just didn't have enough. I feel like there was some moments he could have capitalized on a bit more, but
Maybe the near blue hair, never.
David Francisco remaining undefeated here in Pro Wrestling Colossus.
I think it needs to be named John now. No, it doesn't. It's a horrible name for a hold. I named my moves the Everstone Kick, the Nat 20, Fall from Grace, Rainmaker. I'm just going to keep calling it Rainmaker. So, Xenothan was so dead that he couldn't get out of the ring by himself. So there was a couple of helpers. Oh, that's the guy that's in the Rumble. A couple of helpers that came in and helped out. And honestly, I was pretty annoyed, and I needed to make an example of him. So I did.
Oh, David Francisco again with everything. Just add an insult to injury there. There's no need for this.
Not done with him. This guy wants to step up to me. You see that? So, this guy is, Who cares about his name? I'm gonna have to go find it, aren't I? Oh, what's his name? What is his name? Who am I wrestling? What is his name? Freaking... these new guys, man. I don't know what's in the War of Margate, man. Okay, here we go. Zach Eccentric, do you get it? Ooh, I got a little hand gesture, and I got a silly little name. Zach Eccentric. It's 1985, and we're naming wrestlers in the Southern America. Zach Eccentric has been out with a shoulder injury for a while, and actually he's been so bad that he hasn't been able to proper help out at shows, and this is the first time in a while that he was like helping out at shows, and just like as a kind of a welcoming thing, he was given the raffle, and then clearly was also asked to help Xenothan. The other dude that was going to be in the Rumble did the right thing and stepped out. Referee knew not to get into it. Zach Eccentric, with a 45% shoulder, decides to step up to me like an idiot. I'm like, what is this guy doing? Like, first I'm like, what the hell? Why is this guy stepping up? And then I'm like,
What's going on?
cool. I'm gonna play this. Look at this.
David Francisco's actions.
The crowd clearly know who he is, chanting Zach and everything. So I'm asking him for a high five. I'm asking him for a high five because his shoulder can't raise that high.
Francisco.
And the referee doing the right and safe thing of getting him away from me. Because he's injured. He's recovering from an injury. You don't want to go back on the shelf. I will just make that arm worse. I'll just do it. I don't care. If I fight babies, I'll make your arm injured again.
Zach's recovering at the moment from a shoulder injury. Sensible of him to step away.
So good of the referee doing his job and helping out both Xenothan and Zach Eccentric, right?
Just biding his time.
So
when he's healthy, then you give him a good slap.
Stop bringing up the babies. I do what I want, Phoebe. You can't do anything about it.
I'm sure you've got a main event to prepare for, John Breaks.
I've got a show to manage. I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much for being here in Margate. Thank you for having me.
Do some jumping
Goodbye,
jacks.
sir.
Screw him. And he keeps staring at me like a rubber prick. Trying to take my moment away and make it about himself. How dare he, man? Honestly. So... Is that it? That's it. So... I'm gonna be honest, right? So my match was match 1. And I was thinking about that, man. And I don't know, I have this thing where if I need to have a confrontation with you, I will just have a confrontation with you. I will just start stuff up, okay? Once, oh man. I was in a grocery shop and a box falls behind me, right? I'm just like picking some fruit up and the box just falls behind me, right? I didn't even notice that o'clock. I had my headphones on and everything. And this lady walks by and says something like, just in a most passive-aggressive tone as well. She's so passive-aggressive. It's the worst thing you can do to me. Something along the lines of like, Alice, could you pick up the box you dropped? And walks away. And I like take my headphones off. I kind of like heard what she said. I see the box on the floor. And I'm like, this person thinks not only that I dropped the box on the floor, that I ignored it. And thinks she can just like say stuff and then just leave. Ah, man. I was seeing red. So I just kind of like raise my voice and go, excuse me? Sorry, we're talking to me? And she ignores me. She acts like I'm not there talking to her. And that just gets me worse. So now I'm in the middle of the story being like, no, excuse me. You were talking to me. You had said something to say to me. I'm listening. What is it that you said? Please, let me know what you said. She walks down like an aisle. And then comes back to walk the other aisle. And I didn't do it because it's not the right thing to do, but I almost kind of like touched her and stopped her, right? No, excuse me, ma'am. You're talking to me and now you're ignoring me. Now that we're having a two-way conversation, you're not being passive-aggressive about it. You're completely ignoring me, right? She just walks away. And obviously, I called her a coward. Because that's what she acted like. She wanted to use that moment to drop in a little bit of superiority, right? To mount on that high horse so that she could ride it away and tell the story about how she was able to tell someone off at the store. And suddenly, I grabbed her and I yanked her off the high horse. And she decided to act like it wasn't with her, like she never did the thing that she did in the first place. You can't start something that you can't finish. So, imagine my attitude as I'm backstage thinking about this and how this idiot who doesn't know his place in wrestling and in Colossus tries to step up to me after I had a match and thinks he can. He can't. So I as he's doing the raffle later in the show, I wanted to tell him that he won a special award. So the raffle has happened. He has drawn the prizes, and they're ready to continue with the show.
Should we withdraw there? Do you want to hold that? Open it up. Good boy. Oh, look. The winner is Zach with the stupid pants on. And the prize is the announcement that for the next time that Colossus is around and I'm here, my open invitation challenge is actually closed because I dare you. I mean, big boy, you clearly are not intimidated by anybody, and I was thinking that maybe the best thing to do to teach you a lesson. I'm talking.
God, I'm so good at wrestling.
To teach you a lesson is actually get you in that ring and see if you still have all that courage. And maybe more important than that, see if your body, broken down and hurt, can handle being in the ring with a centerpiece. Partner? Oh, is that the show? I'll see you next time, buddy.
I had a little discussion with the powers to be at Pro Wrestling Colossus to tell them that I am, I guess, challenging Zach Eccentric to a match. So I'm glad that I was able to turn this negative, this stain in Zach's curriculum into a positive. And he actually gets a chance to shine by being in the ring with the centerpiece. I'm very happy for him, and that's going to be the case at the next Colossus. Now, maybe he needs to be careful what he wishes for. And maybe after the match, he will think twice of stepping up to people that he has no business stepping up for. Stepping up to. I can't speak this language. Maybe next time he'll think twice about stepping up to people that he has no business stepping up to. But if he wants to share the spotlight with me so much, if he wants to drink a little bit of the aura that I exude and that he would get by osmosis, then he can get it. But he's going to learn that the price is... He's going to learn that he's going to have to pay the price. I personally can't wait to go back to Colossus in this beautiful weather, to walk in the beach, enjoy my time, and teach that idiot the lesson. It's going to be great. Ooh, it's going to be great. What are my comments after the match?
It's happening. Can you feel it? Can you feel it in the air? It's happening. I'm making many people relevant, and I said that I did. And come on, you know David Francisco is never wrong. David Francisco is always right. I said that with this open invitational, I would share my spotlight, and look at me. I mean, just today, 3 people tried to get some relevancy by standing in the same spotlight that I get to shine on them. And it's just some sad stories, isn't it? Come on. This Buck, what's his name? Buck Garcia, right? He realized this morning when he woke up that he didn't have them and decided not to show up and challenge me. I get it. If I had to wrestle me, I would run away like a coward too. No problem. Too bad. Maybe next time you'll be brave enough to stand in the ring with a centerpiece. You know who was brave enough? This Zan. He sounds like something you would buy at a pharmacy.
And these trainees all have horrible names, man. I don't get it. What's up with the names in Margate, man?
And listen, he's got great moxie, right? Kid never gives up, and he almost had me there at one time. Keep pushing, kid, because one day, maybe you'll be good enough to have a good showing against... And he's got great moxie, right? Kid never gives up, and he almost had me there at one time. Keep pushing, kid, because one day, maybe you'll be good enough to have a good showing against the centerpiece, even though the result is going to be the same. But right now is just too easy, wasn't it? God, I am so good at this wrestling thing. One day you'll be able to step up. Someone else is trying to step up today. I don't know what your name is. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you buy your clothes. And I don't know what you've done to your hair, but you gotta reverse it. You need a lesson. And I'm willing to teach you a lesson. How about this? My open invitational for the next time that Colossus runs here is closed. Because you are taking it. Unless you're also a coward.
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
What did he say about
myself, honestly? Should have got a win tonight.
No, you shouldn't.
Thought I was at my best.
No, man. I mean, you were at your best, and it wasn't enough.
I'm disappointed in myself, really, but...
You should be.
You know, I brought my gear, I came prepared, and at the end of the day, I brought these people a fight, and that's what they paid to see. So, unfortunately, Buck Garcia couldn't be here, but I was here to fill this place. And at the end of the day, at least I gave the people something to remember.
Yeah, you did. You gave them something to remember, all right. Oh, you absolutely did. Oh, man. Is there words from Zakaniel? From Mr. Centric? No. All right. Is he the baby? Who? Zenithan? No, he only looks like one. No, he's not. No, he's not. So mature. Thanks, Emma. I'm glad that someone understands what's happening here. Ah, right. There. TK Cooper can't say that I don't fulfill my promises. I've done it now. Stop nagging me. It's gonna be fun. Do I have... What's happening? What's my schedule looking like? So... Is the beginner's course... When's the beginner's course ending? Okay, so this weekend is the last week of the beginner's course, so it's my beginner's assessment for my Sundays one. I don't have wrestling shows this week, which means I'm going to spend the weekend at the school, which is also very fun. And we're looking ahead at July with a Colossus on Saturday the 5th, with... I guess 229 with Ref Bro on Sunday. Who knows? Purpose on the 11th, defending my Purpose Wrestling Championship. That's that one right there. Against Sky Smithson. We'll talk about that. We'll have plenty of time to discuss that. Next week, probably. The footage should be out by now. There he is, Teeks. There, you're welcome. I got something interesting happening the weekend of Purpose. The weekend of 12 or 13. But I'm going to wait until that's announced. And then... UKPW will be in Bexley Heath on the 26th, and I believe I'll be a part of it. That'll be to be confirmed once he gets that confirmed. And I'm going to add right now to my calendar. Rev Pro Wolverhampton. Loved that venue when I went there. I just added that to the calendar. When is Fantastica Mania? Do you know when the next beginner's course is starting? I don't know yet. I doubt that will start. So the course is now ending obviously like at the end of June. I doubt that we'll start the course in July and August because we asked for like 10 people to commit for 10 weeks and like it's holiday gets in. It's just too hard. So it's very likely that we're going to start. I wouldn't be surprised if our next course starts in the middle of September, early to middle of September, second week, third week, something like that. And we'll run. It will be the only course. The next course will run this year, leading us to. Oh no, TK is indiscriminately using his mod. Why did he time Phoebe out? That wasn't me. I didn't time Phoebe out. That was pure TKC. So probably will. I would presume. September. Yeah, what if she cries? I don't want Phoebe to cry on my stream. Emily No Mates, what's up? Welcome. 21 messages were deleted by a moderator. Oh my god, what did you delete, TK? Oh god. Oh my god. What did you do? Yes, TK is being. I'm gonna take out. I need to take. TK is abuses moderator privileges. He didn't even leave mod comments. If she cries, I'll time her out, so we'll never know. Did you delete Phoebe's messages? I don't want my moderators coming in and abusing their power. That's not how it works here. Phoebe, message me. I don't know. What did you say? Is Whisper still a thing on Twitch? Is he coming to Coventry under 13, Odina? I can guarantee you I will not be in Coventry under 13. AW All In. Am I gonna go to AW All In? Emily, what did TK say? What did Phoebe say? Haven't been through enough. Playing a game together, you stop playing it just to be nasty to Phoebe? Honestly. You do have one awesome thing and suddenly he needs his privilege revoked. It's true. You do one... Wait, I don't know what you did. I gotta know what you did or else I won't be able to properly evaluate what this action was. The last thing I said was about the beginner's course, then I got timed out. She didn't say that. I don't believe you, TK. She just said about the beginner's course? No. Well, then why? What messages did TK erase? King TK the Crooked live it up to his name again. When are you to running that again? That was a fun game, wasn't it? Is it because she's not asking about the TPW beginner's course? Is that what it is? You jealous? You jelly? You jelly? No response, eh? Rollers, I didn't realize it was you, so I spoke to your call. Oh, now we're having chats here. Let's go. I think it auto-leads that person comments. Probably. Oh, like the last ones you done. You can also ask about the TPW beginner's course if it helps. When you time someone out? I don't know, is it? Let me time Emily out and see what happens. If the messages get deleted. Did the message about the beginner's course get deleted? Oh, he did. Yeah, it's probably just like the message he sent before. But it says 21 messages. How far back does it go? Timed out, Emily. We were testing what happened. Yeah, so all of Emily's messages have disappeared. So if I go to Phoebe's messages. Oh, I see her message deleted here. Okay, I can see the lesson I deleted. Okay. So the messages in the past hour, I guess, since 8 o'clock got all deleted because you timed her out. Oh, okay. And the same thing happened with Emily, but I can see Emily's messages on the chat tool. Yep, they're all here. Had to clear the chat of all the sirs. Thank you, thank you. I don't want to be banned, right? I'm multi-streaming on Twitch as well, on YouTube as well, so I don't want to be banned. He won't take all the messages, but he will take the message from the past half an hour, I guess, or something like that. Right. Well, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you came just at the moment when I'm ending it. It's too late to be streaming at this time. But we had fun. We had a lot of fun. And TK, I was on your side. Oh, I gotta do something before we go. x.com/puretkc. It's almost time for Love Island. That's why I'm watching. When's to watch? I am so lost on Love Island. I have no idea. I wouldn't be able to tell you what's happening in Love Island. First of all, I now understand why everyone was cheering for TK Cooper at your call. It's because he bribed people to do it.
I know Michael Oku is going to provide you with fans that will he's going to charge you for and try to make a buck off the heat today. So again, there's probably 2 minutes here to sort out, but I have 50 bottles of water here that I'm just going to get out for free. So if you'd like a bottle of water, I'll send Ben down the line and you can have yourselves. So
you just bribe people at the queue.
I'll start at the front and work my way back.
To cheer for them, even though, you know, he's been the villain in this story, but that's okay. Look at everyone clapping. Ah, if it was me, everyone would be like, oh, what's his real intention? What does he want to do? Anything else interesting happens in this 2-minute video, or is it just him distributing waters? Big Ben McDonald mentioned I'm locked in. Anyways, this here. Pro wrestling rope break. In professional wrestling, a rope break occurs when a wrestler uses the ropes to escape a pinfall or submission hold. If a wrestler grabs the ropes while being pinned or caught in a submission, the referee will break the hold. As we've established, it's not grabbing. This AI overview is not correct because it's AI, right? All that they need to do is touch or have a bit of body part under the rope, because the ropes determine the vertical line that ends the legal area where the match can happen, right? It's inside the ropes excluded. A wrestler must release their hold within a certain time, with usually 5 seconds, or face disqualification. Rules in place to ensure matches are contested within the ring, and that falls don't happen outside the ring. Here we go. Correct. I've done a whole segment about this and about how there is a problem with the Scottish ref and how referee Dylan. People need to at least be paying attention to what's happening there, and I believe I was more than fair. Feel free to like and retweet. Give me a moment. Where did I put it? I think I know what I put it. Give me a moment. I am still here. Can't find it. It's a shame. Where did I put it? Well, that's silly. What day did this come out? 13 of May. 13 of May. 13 of May. 13 of May. 12 of May. 13 of May. Why is it not here? What the hell? I didn't delete it. Why would I delete it? Anyways. What are people saying about this, by the way? For real, Teeks grabbed the rope. Oku didn't release the hold. Oku should have been disqualified. Not disqualified. It's not on Oku. It's on the referee. Not the first time I've seen refs screw over the talent ref, bro. There you go, Renee. Starting to notice a pattern. I'm not sure I like it. Yep. Yeah. Anyways. A lot has happened on the chat since. Screw Michael Oku's nasty and a cheater. It wasn't on Michael. It wasn't on Michael. I've seen the footage here. It's on the referee. I heard Amir cheats on him with me. Oh my god. I saw them do the cheating one time and the baby come out and he looked at me. And the baby was Phoebe. Oh, Phoebe is Amira's and Meme's daughter? Wow, okay. I will fight that baby, yes. I can fight Phoebe. David infamously fights babies. That's one too bad. Oh my god. Portugal's thriving without David from what I heard. I was never part of Portugal's. Portugal's disbanded? Did you talk about Dungeons and Dragons earlier? Can we do that next time, please? I haven't finished listening to it, but we can talk about that next time, 100%. I didn't talk about it. I didn't mention it. No. Why am I having more people here on the stream than before? Late night streams is where it's at. I only beat up Killer Kelly's baby if the baby steps up to me. When's our second episode going up? Is that not the full episode? I guess second episode will be like either this week or next week. The worst part of Abundance episode is it doesn't have all our runs. Yeah, so it is very likely that we'll just have another episode come out, I guess, right? Like the one, I'm not going to spoil it. I've signed this is me speculating, by the way. I don't know if that's the case, but I've signed an NDA, right? In theory, so I'm not going to spoil anything there. I don't want to wait a lot of 2 years. No, I think this is it. I think this is our loops coming out now. How's it stepping as a baby? Oh, you'll know when a baby wants to fight you. What said I was going to do? No, this is it. I've done everything I wanted to do. Yeah. Right, gang. Guessing he didn't want anything to do with RKJ when he made his entrance in the Rumble coming past us. I just got eliminated. I was being sent to the side. I'm done in the match. What do I gain by going and confronting RKJ at any point? Nothing. I'm not an idiot. And it's done. It's over. I got no more involvement in the match. I don't know if you noticed, but they were sending people around and away from the match. They were not there, right? Because I'm scared of Risk's aura. Risks has no aura. Standing on the ramp and make sure he misses out. What are you talking about? Liam, what the hell are you talking about? Chara, what the hell are you talking about? I was eliminated. What number do you want to come out and lost in Rumble if I'm in it? I didn't time you out. They are not timed out, Emily. I don't know what you're talking about. You just sent a message. Stop RKJ from doing the Rumble in general? Why? Why? Why would I do that? What gain do I have with that? Am I known as someone that picks stupid fights? I would like to come out on whatever the last number is. Is it a 30-man rumble? Or 30 people rumble? I want the last number. Why didn't it work? Alerts are on. Why didn't that work? I don't know why the alerts aren't working. Oh, I muted them. That was stupid of me, wasn't it? Why isn't this working? I have no idea why this is not working. This should be working. Amir Blair addresses her haters. Amira says call her on stream. Did I discuss RKJ getting a title shot in July? Is that confirmed? If Amira wants... I'm not gonna call her. If she wants to call me, I'll pick up the call. And if what she does is prank call, prank call, prank call, then she doesn't want to address her haters. Why is this not working? Latest recap, Oku offered AKJ out for some assists. Oh, did he? I didn't watch that. Where is... Oh, I forgot where this happens. Drops. Oh, there he is. Hello, you're on speaker and live and everyone can hear you. Prank call, prank call, prank call, prank call.
You've wrecked my bed. I'm so upset.
What, you're predictable?
Yeah, I am predictable, but I want to respond to something. I've been
sent a
screenshot.
Again, I'm being serious. You're live. You can say whatever you want. I just want to let you know that you're live and everyone can hear you, yeah?
That is so fine.
Cool.
That is so fine. I have been sent a screenshot.
Okay.
Of someone spreading false, malicious misinformation.
Okay.
About me on your stream.
So, okay, listen. I don't know, okay? I've only heard rumors, but the rumor is that you're cheating on Michael Oku with memes and you got a baby and that baby is Phoebe.
And I what? After memes? What am I doing?
You had a baby with memes and that baby is Phoebe. That baby is common Twitch chatter. Is that Phoebe? Pure TKC saying you got an ugly voice and you can tell that you have hate in your heart.
You got to be messing me. This is TK spread the rumor.
Was it TK's message? You saw the recap, right? Who said it? Was it TK?
I don't know which one of them it was. I know it's the two of the evil.
Let's find out.
duos.
Let's find out.
It's one of them.
Okay, so Emily No Mates said that she heard you cheat on Michael with memes, and TK said that he saw it. TK said that he saw it, and that a baby came out, and that the baby looked at TK, and then Emily added that the baby was Phoebe. And then I added that I would fight the baby if the baby would step up to me. They are saying that they are not ashamed. TK is saying that you can hear memes shuffling around in the background.
That is This is evil. This is all false information and lies from the biggest fibber in professional wrestling, TK Cooper and Emily.
Did you say fibber?
Duo.
I don't think I've ever heard the word fibber being used like that. So it was just
That's exactly what they are. They're not liars. They are fibbers.
Fibbers.
They are the two biggest fibbers I know. The fibbing two. They are. This is all false information.
Okay.
Basically.
I'm glad you called to clarify this.
Yeah, I will correct
Well done.
the rumors. So basically, me and Memes were in love for a very long time.
Oh,
right?
so you and Memes were in love.
We were in love for a very long time.
Okay.
And I wanted more with Memes. I said, Memes, I wanted to take this relationship to the next level.
Okay.
I wanna.
So you were in a relationship.
I wanna take it a Rev Pro.
So you were in a relationship.
Yes.
But it was casual then. It was just casual. It was just.
Well, Beams wanted it all casual. Beams was like jet setter, high flyer. He always had a girl on the arm.
Okay.
And I wanted more. I wanted to settle down.
Okay.
And I went, Memes, I wanna be a wrestling power couple with you, Memes. I want to be Beauty and the Beast. I want to be us. Like, come on, let's do Beauty and the Memes, right?
Beauty and the Memes. Okay.
And he says, no, fuck you. You suck. I'm only with
As he
10s,
knows.
You're a 1. And I cried my eyes out for weeks. And then while I was crying, I was scooped up by the Michael Oku and said, you'll do.
Okay, so you're saying here that Michael waited until you were emotionally vulnerable to take advantage of it.
Oh no, I think he was just looking on the street to see, can I have a
On this, so you were on the streets?
Oh yeah, I was on the streets outside Means' house begging for him, going, why, Means, why?
How long?
Please.
How long was this walk of shame?
Oh, this was 2 years, man. So the pandemic, right? I actually just spent the pandemic just outside Means' home.
Okay.
At a 6-meter distance.
Okay.
And I just was begging for him, like, why, Means, please? Take me home, Means. I love you, Means, please. And then one day,
I think that he didn't understand that that it was you because you were talking with that accent. I think if you were talking with your normal voice, he would actually have taken you back, but it just sounded like you were someone else that he didn't know.
I was just a very, very heartbroken, sad woman.
I see, and that's your heartbroken voice.
That's my heartbroken voice.
Okay.
Why did you do this?
Okay. Gotcha.
So, then Michael Oku scooped me up from the streets because he found me one day and said, oh, finally. I really need someone to hold my belt for me.
Okay.
Come here, and here we are. But as Robbie X has confirmed, we're just two good friends. People think we're...
Wait, Robbie X confirmed that you and Mills and Memes are really good friends?
Oh, not Mills.
I know it's not Mills, Memes, yeah.
That is another story.
How did Robbie X confirm that you and Memes are really good friends?
So, this is actually a true story, right?
All of this is... what do you mean this is actually a true story?
I'm gonna tell you this.
Remember, we are live and everyone can hear you right now.
Is there many people on the stream?
The more you talk, the less people... No, I'm kidding.
Well, then
I tried to end the stream 20 minutes ago, but this is the best thing that has happened.
Okay, so I think it was about 3 years ago.
Phoebe, I will ask that in a second. Go on.
Okay, sorry, I don't know who's on the stream.
No, that's okay. I'll leave this conversation. Go ahead. Tell me about Robbie X and him confirming you and Memes are friends.
So there was 3 years ago. This was a genuine thing that happened. We were in the 229 locker room, just minding our business, and
while you laugh, I gotta acknowledge one of the best messages that I've seen in a while in the Twitch chat, which is unreliable narrator Amira Blair, but the L is capitalized, so it's Amira B. Liar.
There you go. So there's no. So then they're doing. Because Michael does this whenever he's annoyed at me.
This is great.
Spelled air. The air is probably not spelled right. They probably put liar. So
yes.
Liar would be. There you go. Wow.
Have you ever been called an unreliable narrator?
I think that this is the prime example of being an unreliable narrator.
Okay, but have you ever been called that? Because I've called you that a lot in my mind. But I never had a chance to call you that directly, which is a shame.
I think for example, when I'm telling you about my meme stories, I think maybe you should question my narrating skills then. But this one you should, because this one's quite funny.
Okay. So Robbie X.
Yeah, Robbie X just randomly were like, "You guys are such good friends." We were like, "Friends?" He's like, "Yeah, such good friends." And ever since then.
As in you and Michael, or you and Memes?
Yeah, we're just such good friends. He meant it in a nice. He was saying how close we are as like a duo, and like how we're friends as well as partners. And that's what he meant. But ever since then, I just now say that Robbie X just thinks we're just two good friends.
But you and Michael, or you and Memes?
No, me and Michael are just two good friends.
Oh, so Robbie X hasn't confirmed that you and Memes are good friends, which is good because I don't understand how you would be friends with someone that just like broke your heart, right? That's not healthy for you.
I can't be in a room with Memes.
Okay.
I can't be near him. It's
So-
still too painful.
So did you birth Phoebe or not?
Oh my god. I don't know if it's Phoebe that's my child. I don't know. It's the blonde hair. There is one of them that is definitely like. There's a fan.
Them?
That is definitely one of mine. Like that they are my child.
So why don't you know? What about this don't you know?
After I gave birth to the Memes baby, it was because he dumped me right after. Like I literally gave birth, and then Memes went, "It's over." That's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Something coming out your snatch. So
what did you do to the baby? Like, did you?
I just tossed it, man.
Oh, tossed it. So someone on the chat was saying that you dropped Phoebe off in a basket in Upminster. Is Liam? Is that what happened?
I dropped Phoebe in a basket.
No, with the baby.
Well, I dropped a baby. I don't know what.
But you don't know if it's Phoebe. Okay, so we don't know this.
No.
But you can confirm that when you birthed the baby, that TK was there and the baby stared at him.
No, TK would not be anywhere near the birth of the baby because that means.
Oh, so TK is lying then.
TK. Oh my god, he's the biggest liar in pro wrestling. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes,
I'm glad that we were able to get your side, which is you were having a fling with Memes. You wanted more.
I was hopelessly in love with Memes. I want that on the record.
When
Please
he
write
realized that you wanted more, he broke up the relationship, and then Michael was walking on the streets, sniffing for women vulnerability, and he got that scent, and
I don't think he was. So.
Or was he just casually walking and he saw you crying?
I think Michael Oku, because he only talks about and thinks about wrestling 24/7, I don't think he actually realized I was crying in distress. I think he seen like a woman crying outside a wrestler's house and went, "Oh, she'll work for me. Great."
And so he was looking for a valet.
Yes, I think that's what it was. I don't.
So it wasn't anything sexual.
No, God, no. We've not had sex. Come on.
Yeah, you're very, as Robbie X knows, you guys are just really good friends, right?
We've never touched each other.
Okay.
There's something for your stream. There's a rumor.
What a message, TK. Okay, so I need to tell you that Phoebe is more heartbroken now that she found out that you are indeed her mother.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she knows her father. So.
Which is her father Memes?
Yeah. Well,
sorry. Let me ask the question. Let me ask the question without an assumption. Let me ask the question without an assumption. Is the baby that you birth's father Memes?
Well, this is the thing. I don't know.
So were you having flings with other people in the 9 months before you birthed the baby, not just Memes?
I guess I was.
Are you crying about it? Am I bringing you back to a sad time?
I'm sorry, yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. This means so much.
Poor Phoebe.
I tell Phoebe I don't know who her father is. Sorry. I'm just a skank.
What the hell just happened?
I don't know. I was just making chicken fries with sweet chili sauce, and now I'm a skank.
Why are you crying? It's okay.
Because I don't know how we got here. I don't know how many because I can't see what's going on, so I don't know. If there's like hundreds of people, it's going to be like Fightful reports.
You think Corey Brennan is going to report this as news?
Brennan reports that Beer Blair just know who her
TK is correct in
father is.
TK is correct in saying that you rang me.
Yeah,
I don't know how we got here. You rang me.
I was told to go and defend myself. No, but I don't know how we got.
So okay, so you were told to come and defend yourself. So it sounds like the pot has been stirred.
Oh, listen, I didn't even know you were on stream. And then I got sent a screenshot of
I
somebody
stream
accusing-
every Monday afternoon / evening, and she didn't know I was on stream. She's not following me. She doesn't have notifications on. She's not a subscriber. She hasn't associated her Prime account with her Twitch account and made sure to give a free subscription to her favorite streamer, in this case me.
That's true.
And if you're watching this and you haven't done that, you should do that right now.
I was told that someone was.
Emily is saying that you're lying again and that she has screenshots and she'll give the evidence.
That little bitch, it was from her. She's the one that's sending the false rumors and allegations.
Oh, I thought you were saying that she was the one cheating on Michael with memes.
I wasn't cheating. Oh no, I
Wow.
never cheated on Michael.
Emily is a lawyer, so obviously all of this is just opinions. It's not slander, right? So
Emily is the one who sent me the screenshot of her derogatory messages to me.
Amira, do you support Donald Trump? Because TK just said that your MAGA hat is clearly on too tight.
They're obsessed with this one. I don't know what it is with the fucking hats. They love.
It wasn't a faux pas, Emily. I said what I wanted to say.
Donald Trump. We don't know why they're trying to spread this false rumor. They're such
Send me the pic, Emily.
in all the land. No, like no. I don't support Donald Trump. With everything going on right now, I definitely don't want that on the record. So tell them to stop.
Defoint Lauren just joined the chat. What have I missed? Oh, you missed so much. Oh my god. Beauty K just said, sponsored Black Smagath athletes.
Oh, gross.
Black Smagath. I got sent evidence. Oh wow. She's a lawyer. This is damning evidence. I'm gonna show the chat. Look at that. That's damning evidence is right there.
What's the damning evidence of?
Go to twitch.tv/I'm David Francisco to find out.
But I can't while I'm on the phone to you, so I actually can't see.
So, it's you and Michael both taking a picture with your MAGA hats.
Oh, grow up! It's the. It's fucking Emily. It's that.
Apparently, according to TK, you and Michael asked Zosiah to take the pic because Zosiah is Spanish. And then you
Don't bring fucking Zosiah.
and then you called immigration on Zozzy.
Oh, you bastard!
I am just reading. Listen, I don't believe these things. I'm just relaying to you what chat is saying.
Liars. They're just two massive liars that are just telling lies. Zosiah has nothing to do with this. Leave him alone, motherfuckers. Leave him alone.
There you go.
Oh, you know, I don't even think Zosiah knows what a Twitch is. To defend himself.
I think Zosiah knows what a Twitch is. I don't think anyone has ever.
Use Instagram.
I don't think anyone has ever described it as a Twitch, but I think he knows what it is.
Is that not what it's called when you do a Twitch? Like.
No. You do live streams on Twitch.
You do live streams on TikTok. Okay.
And yeah, true, yeah. And Anthony Russell is saying that now it's on the internet, so he has to be treated. The internet doesn't lie.
That's awful. What an awful thing to spread about Zosiah. Why is Zosiah taken today?
Wait, then no one said anything. No one said anything about Zosiah. Mira twitched memes. She knows. Cool. Anything else you'd like to say in your defense?
To what? They've just buried Zosiah for no reason.
No,
They
I just
said that I'm a supporter and I'm not.
So is that picture of you wearing the MAGA hat in any way altered?
Oh my god, yes, it is by Emily.
Okay.
Emily's the biggest fibber.
I'm
I
gonna
want the fibbing too.
I'm gonna
to
forward this
apologise.
image to you.
I know exactly what image it is. It's
There.
our blacksmith shoot. Yeah, oh god, yeah, that's it. I've seen it. I've seen it.
Again, I'll show it to the chat.
They have done this. They are responsible. The fibbing team have done this. That's an awful thing to do. What an awful hat. We have John Cena hats because we won yesterday. And this is all because we won yesterday.
Anthony Russell is asking, what will my little boy Nathan in his ear defender say when he hears what you're saying right now?
Oh my goodness, that's horrible. Oh no.
Some people are...
It's past the watershed. I can say what I want.
So,
please don't let the children hear.
Lauren has said that the image is indeed altered. He has a color filter on it to make the red stand out. Yeah. Pure TKC says, we?
Yes, we won. Us as a duo won.
Emily is saying that that this picture that I just showed the chat is your profile, the profile pic on your private Facebook profile.
Well, everyone knows I cannot get into my Facebook, so no,
I can confirm this. This is indeed her personal Facebook profile is damaged or something. I don't know what happened there. You deactivated it.
Oh. So yes, I deactivated my Facebook about 5-6 years ago. It's a while now, and I kept the Messenger, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's been that long that I can't go back into the Facebook. So all my childhood memories, which is the reason like I kept the Facebook, are all gone. So
Emily is saying that you deactivated it 2 minutes ago. What do you have to say about that?
Oh, she's such a liar. She's a lawyer. That's her job.
She's a lawyer or a liar?
She's a liar and a lawyer.
Okay.
So she should be all for the law and all for the truth.
So you're saying two different words. You're not saying the same word with a weird accent.
She's a big fibber.
Okay.
She should be on the side of justice and truth, and she's not. But then again, she's going out with TK Cooper, who is the biggest nasty boy
Okay.
of 2025.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that I was able to have the opportunity to give your side. I think that is fair and important to fairness.
Okay, well, that's great. I'm glad I cleared up all the
I got another question that chat is asking you. Teeks is asking you, why was Michael Oak walking around the Midlands on the prowl for uniskirt during the pandemic, though? We've already clarified that this is not what happened. He wanted a valet, not a girlfriend, right?
Oh yes, no. We aren't gonna. We don't do.
Okay.
God, no, we don't do any of that.
Phoebe is very disappointed that her mom supports Trump.
This has been the most horrible joining in of a live stream I've ever encountered, and I'm very upset that people think, number one, I'm a Trump supporter, that I'm in a relationship with Michael O'Connor, grow up. It's memes I want to be with, and
you still want to be in memes, so you still, even after all everything that he's done to you, you still are in love and want to be with memes.
I would do anything to be back with memes. If he called me right now, I'd give it all up. I'd give this whole life up and I'd go be with memes.
Well, funny you should say that. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome memes. I'm kidding. I don't have memes ready for this.
I was going to say that would have been brilliant if you got memes, but I don't know how we could get. Oh my god, can we call memes?
No. TK asks.
Like that, so that would be,
yeah, can you imagine suddenly me having a call like, "Hi memes, it's the first time we're talking in this way. You're live on my Twitch chat. Here's Amira Blair."
Memes would do it.
I believe that.
Would just go with it. I don't think he'd have any clue. He's a big lore.
Phoebe is happy that her parents are getting back together. Phoebe, I need to tell you that.
We don't know who your dad is.
Oh, so you don't know. You're just believing that it's memes, but it may not be. TK asks why you and Michael stormed the Capitol last year. Also, you did it just the two of you, which is weird. Because the storming the Capitol happened more than a year ago. Where were you January 5th?
I can't answer that question. I guess I was there.
You were there. I guess you were there, yeah.
I guess
That's
I
the way it
was.
works. That's the way it works. It just
It
makes
was
sense.
me and Meme storming the Capitol. Do you know Viking guy?
Oh, it's you and Memes. So Memes is also...
Memes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man. I mean, Memes is about to catch the fattest strays right now.
Have you seen Memes? Oh, yeah. He storms the Capitol.
That sounds like such a weird innuendo. Have you seen Memes? Yeah, he definitely storms the Capitol, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean.
I feel so bad for this man. He has no clue what's happening to him.
Nothing's happening to him. Only to you. He broke your heart, and you still want to get back to him. You don't need memes. You need therapy. That's what you need.
You think I need therapy?
You gotta learn. You gotta learn to love yourself.
No, I need memes. I need the reassurance of a man, and it's memes. All I need in my life is to go out with a man, and all my problems will be solved. My self-worth relies on another man, and it's memes.
So okay, so it's just memes, not a man in general. It's not that your value as a woman is only predicated on your existence in a man's life. It's specifically memes.
I just need to be with memes. If I was with memes, everything in my life would be great.
So okay, but he just doesn't want you because you're too clingy.
He says I'm too obsessive, and I keep trying to lick his neck, and I keep trying to, like, when I'm with him, I just can't help myself but just touch him all the time.
Definitely not obsessive.
Yeah, I keep running my fingers through his hair. Like trying to like clutch on, like cling on for dear life.
Remember when at the biggest match you've ever had, you and Michael came out wearing red? Was that in any way supporting the MAGA movement?
I don't support MAGA, and I'm not gonna. Not for these two fucking liars. Okay. I'm not going to say that I support MAGA just to please them. Please the shitty masses that is the TK Cooper movement. No way.
Okay.
No way. Not the fibbers.
Okay.
No. I'm not. No.
And how do you feel? And how do you feel about the fact that the referee in the match yesterday should have gotten Michael Oku to break? No. This one I have a personal investment in. Should have told Michael Oku to break the hold because the hold was not legal anymore, and it didn't. How do you feel about that?
Let's talk about this.
Let's.
Sure. I want him to hear it. TK's still there. I want him to hear this.
Oh, he's there.
TK has cheated.
Asking about why you were showing everyone your designs on your phone for your new Now We MAGA t-shirt. Anyways, TK grabbed the ropes, yes. You were about to say how TK cheated during the match, and like, sure, but the referee caught TK grabbing the ropes and did the right thing and stopped the count, right?
Yeah, well, actually, I pointed out that TK grabbed the ropes.
McCarterford, how you doing, brother?
But the ref wouldn't have seen it. Right?
The ref wouldn't have seen it?
Wouldn't have seen it if I didn't point it out.
Right.
He has cheated. He has done that move. He's held the tights with Stephen Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
He has cheated with Shaw as well. He's cheated all the way up here, right? Then he jumps Michael at the 229, does this punk-esque promo in a Michael Oku t-shirt, by the way, warped, but whatever. Cheats all the way up.
That's only because I didn't have his size. Go on.
Gives out free waters at the venue to try and make everyone like him. Completely, disowning the fact that he's just been horrible and nasty all the way up to this.
Mm-hmm.
In the match, I point out that he holds the rope, which was cheating, which he shouldn't have done, and he deliberately tried to do.
No, listen.
Let me finish, and then you can go
on.
I promise.
Fair. No, you please finish. Go ahead. That's fair.
He holds the rope, deliberately trying to cheat, okay? Michael has the half crab in. TK comes to the rope. He grabs on.
Mm-hmm.
Then he lets go.
No.
He lets go,
Nope.
and Michael drags him back. I
Nope.
watched it. I was
Yeah,
centimeters away. And he
but
was giving me the finger. He got carried away. He was giving me the finger. He climbs to the ropes. He grabs on. I give you that he grabs on. But then he lets go because he gets too cocky and tries to give him the finger again. Gets pulled away.
oh,
There we
okay.
go.
So he
Let's
gets
tap
pulled
up.
away. There you go. Listen, there's a reason why in court testimonies aren't as valid as evidence, right? Because people have their memories aren't people's memories aren't fully reliable, right? And evidence is fully reliable. I studied the tape on stream. That's the first thing I did here on stream today. And
Get it up. Get it up again.
TK didn't release the rope. TK was yanked off the rope, right? Michael, from everything that I've seen in evidence, she wanted the finger from memes instead. Michael, from everything that... Michael, from everything that I've seen in the evidence, while you wail there on the side, Michael, from everything that I've seen in the evidence, did not realize that TK was grabbing the ropes. And to be honest, it's only cheating if you get caught. If Michael, it's on the referee to get the hold to be broken, not on... I don't mind if Michael sees that TK grabbed the ropes and yanks him off to try and take advantage of the situation. I don't mind that. That's fair, right? But from the evidence that I got, Michael didn't realize that TK had grabbed the ropes. He realized that he was close, but he didn't realize that he would grab the ropes. TK didn't let go of the ropes to give you the finger. TK was pulled off the ropes by Michael Oku. That definitely happened, right? And the referee should have broken it because I have full evidence that the referee saw that TK Cooper grabbed the ropes. And you know this because you were staring at it as well as the footage says. How do you feel about the fact that TK was robbed yesterday? The same way that I was robbed when I beat Michael Oku for my title.
You weren't robbed. You cheated. TK wasn't robbed. He cheated.
Well, no.
Michael is John Cena.
But listen,
I'm Nikki Bella.
from the assessment that you just gave, and from the things you were saying, Michael also cheated.
Michael didn't cheat.
Michael did cheat.
Michael.
Even if he wasn't aware of it, he did cheat. The hold stayed on because the referee was too lenient.
The referee called it, and he said Michael Oku won. And TK Cooper tapped. I think everyone needs to also remember TK Cooper tapped out in the middle of the ring.
TK Cooper tapped out to a hold that wasn't legal anymore.
He escaped. Could have escaped the hold. Sorry.
No, he couldn't. No, he did escape the hold, and the referee didn't sustain that decision.
Well, then why did you get ref hards on?
Oh, listen. Do you think I didn't go deep? Do you think I didn't go deep on Rev Hart? Wait a second. Don't clip that. Do you think? Do you think I haven't given my thoughts on referee Harvey? Do you think that I don't know that this is all on the Scottish ref and his double standards? I'm not blaming Michael for any of this, but there's a double standard here, and I feel like you and Michael, as the people that have been the most benefited from decisions by this specific referee, need the best thing you can do to defend yourselves is raise awareness for this issue, because right now I can very objectively accuse both of you of being benefited by a referee that is crooked in your favor. Because every single questionable decision that he has made has benefited you.
Get another ref.
Unless...
Any ref. Get another ref. Anytime, any place then. Get another ref.
I got two questions for you. What are the odds that the Scottish ref is your child? You and Memes' child?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And my other question for you is...
Because he's 4 years older than me.
My other question for you is, have you ever had, and you and Michael, any sort of interaction with the Scottish ref outside of him refereeing your matches?
No, I like Harv quite a lot.
Okay. Why do you like Harv quite a lot?
We get on.
You get on.
We see each other at shows. We get on. We have a good time. I also get
you
on
have a
with
good time?
I also get on. Chris Hatch is basically my adopted father.
Right, but Chris Hatch isn't the one that's making tons of decisions that are benefiting. Chris Hatch isn't the one that's making tons of decisions that are benefiting, wrongly benefiting the person that you are valet and a manager for.
Okay, well, you know what? You can bring an outside ref anywhere, any ref, anytime.
I think that is the case. I need to understand why Ref Pro doesn't want to do that and rather continue to protect you and Michael Oku.
All right, talk to Andy. That's what I mean. Thing.
Me? You think I haven't? You think that I haven't had these conversations for the past 6 months ever since my title was stolen away from me? If the people that are the ones that are being the most benefited by the wrong decisions of a referee stand up to talk about how these decisions were wrong, then the power is even bigger. You can do whatever you want. I'm not asking you to, in this moment here, where we're just having an informal conversation, for you to make any sort of commitment. I just want you to think about this. And anything you suggest and say right now cannot be taken by anyone as a formal commitment, right? Because of the context that we're doing this in.
Well, let's talk about this then.
But you and Michael should 100%
let me
distance yourselves from the decisions that have benefited you. You think not?
Okay, let me finish, David, and then I'll
go on.
Counteract your part. Every match I've had in Rev Pro, I've lost. Do you think if the refs were working for me and they love me as much as they do, I would be winning all my matches? No.
Who was refereeing the matches that you were a part of? Go on, I'm going to find this out.
Oh my god.
You don't have to say it. I'm going to find this out. I understand your point, but we got to know who the referees were.
Sure. But
Revolution Pro Wrestling. Results.
Dylan Harvey is one. I think Oscar is one as well.
Actually, no.
The Gauntlet, I don't know.
The Gauntlet is irrelevant because the Gauntlet is no DQ, right? And it's a mess.
Sure.
So funny that there are 3 different entrances for you in Cage Match. It's hilarious.
There's 3 new entrances?
4 different entrances for you. There's 4 names you have in Cage Match. It's great.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I don't know who the rest were for them all.
Let's find out. Mm-hmm.
If they're working for me and they're working for the Oku dynasty, as they will, then I should surely be winning all my matches. But that's not true. Just accept that TK Cooper lost because he cheated. He cheated numerous times to try and get there. He also, let's all bring up something that everyone seems to be slipping on. TK Cooper beat up a minor yesterday. And not one person is talking about it.
I haven't seen it.
I want people to know. He smacked a minor, little Leland Bryant, woke up and set the world on fire, but he didn't get that far because he was absolutely whacked by TK. And his little body was...
I think he needs some sort of recognition and compensation. That is very wrong. But apparently the rules are, as it's been established in Rev Pro before, you beat up someone up in their interest, you can just take their spots up. So
that is absolutely, categorically wrong, and that should not be the case. Little Leland was robbed of his little entrance, and how the fuck dare TK there and play the moral high ground and people cheer for him when he beat up a minor?
I fully agree with you. But it is very hard to not hear what you are saying and doing and not take it as a deflection tactic. It is very hard for like, we're discussing something specific that is affecting you, and then your reaction is to deflect it to something else that someone else said. And there's a big important thing, and maybe you disagree with me, and I would love to hear your thoughts on this phrasing, but I think this phrasing is very important, or this sentence is very important, of 2 wrongs don't make a right.
Oh my god, there you go. Very serving. Very serving.
Oh, it is Day of Reckoning. Okay. So, your first match at Rev Pro.
Oh, my first ever one.
Day of Reckoning 2, right? Or is it Day of Reckoning 1? What day is this showing? I'm staring at it. They're reckoning
It's
to...
my second match ever.
No, they're reckoning.
And my 6th match ever were at Rev Pro, which is very fun.
No, I mean the Rev Pro ones.
Yeah.
Where is... And I think, honestly, the 2021 ones we can just ignore because you wouldn't have whatever connection with Mills.
I was in the country for 2 weeks.
I don't even think the Scottish ref was reffing at the time.
No, absolutely not. I think it was Oscar for 2 of them. I think we only had 1 ref.
Right. I think that we can just skip the 2021 matches.
Sure.
Chad, I will come back to your messages, but I'm looking right now and making sure, seeing who the refs were in Amira's matches since she brought this up. Okay, let's go for the 2025 matches, right?
Oh my god, I've only been wrestling like a couple of months for a ref pro. That's so funny. Feels like it's been a long time. 2025.
So you had the Amira. You had the. Is it Southampton? It is Southampton 34. Alex Windsor.
Yes, who was the ref there?
Oh my god, Anthony. Okay, here's the match.
On the side of the ring, Alex
The
Windsor,
referee is Oscar Harding. You lose the match.
Yes.
Right? And then London 93. It was... I'm going to do this with chat so everyone can see this. There you go. London 93. It was... you, Danny Luna, and Zoe Lucas winning, defeating Alex Windsor, Mercedes Blaze, and Nina Samuels. I know that you kind of like, it was mostly the Cutthroat Collective thing, and you were helping Danny Luna.
Yes.
Oscar's not MAGA confirmed. Yes. London 93. Where are you on the card? Here we are.
I didn't do the pin.
Windsor.
Here we are. Who's the referee? Show me the ref. Oh, that's the Scottish ref. Yes, it is. The one match that you win at Rev Pro has the Scottish ref as the referee, right?
But I'm not the one who makes the pin.
Doesn't matter. It was there, right? And then and then the third match, we're ignoring the gauntlet because the gauntlet is the way it is. The third match is the Cutthroat Collective against you and Zoe Lucas from Southampton 35. And right here. And the referee is...
Clearly don't think it's in their league.
Yeah, that's how people should be treating them. If Amira has only been wrestling...
You better hope this is the Scottish ref reffing this match. It is the Scottish ref reffing this match, right? So, from the 3 possible matches that the Scottish ref could have reffed of yours, he reffed 2, you won 1, and you lost 1, right? While I understand that he is not benefiting you, and I think that 100% this is an argument in your favor, that still doesn't mean that he's not benefiting Michael.
If you really want to go through every single one of Michael's matches where he's lost to see which ref it is, you're more than welcome to. But it's just all delaying tactics. And you're just trying to find excuses after excuses after excuses. I don't know why you're defending TK so much, by the way.
I'm not defending TK. TK happens to be the person that suffered at the hands of the Scottish ref again. Yeah, I know he's a little prick. I understand that. You think I don't know this? You think I'm here? You think I'm happy defending TK Cooper? This isn't about TK Cooper. It's about fairness. Because the thing that this situation does is that now the concerns that I've raised and the points that I've raised are now valid because I am not the only person that is suffering at the hands of the Scottish ref.
Well,
do you understand the difference? Like, now it's not just about me. Like, people for so long have been trying to hide. I'm looking at the match where Michael lost the title. It's Oscar. The match where Michael lost the title to Luke Jacobs, where this first reign ended, Oscar Harding was the referee. If it was Dylan, then yeah. If it was Dylan, then 100%. But it's not the Scottish ref, it's Oscar, right? So, All I'm seeing, all I know is that now TK Cooper joins the list where I'm a part of people that unfairly, in my case, do overzealousness, in TK Cooper's case, I cannot even explain why it's just a bad decision by the referee. Dylan's decision, the referee's decision, led to the Scottish ref's decision led to Michael Oku being benefited from it. Who was the ref for Uprising? Oh, what a great question. Let's find out. While you bring your point, I'm going to bring up Uprising and find out who the referee was when Michael Oku regains this title. Go on.
Have you ever thought you guys just aren't as good as...
What are you doing, Oku? Oku is...
I beat Michael Oku.
Beat Michael Oku.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Fairly. Fairly.
Oh, wait, now fairly matters?
It absolutely does.
But Michael didn't beat TK fairly yesterday. This fairly only matters when it's Michael being defeated, but it doesn't matter when it's Michael Oku defeating?
Take this all up with the ref and Rev Pro.
I agree, but you gotta... The fact that you...
Always have done. We have fought like we have always done. Fairly and for people.
No? You cannot say that the win yesterday was fair. And the fact...
Exact same people, we have not changed.
I agree.
Exact same way.
And if you are the good people that you say you are, you would be horrified at the idea that there is even a sliver of doubt over your wins. I'm not telling you that you did something wrong. I have no evidence to say that you did something wrong. There's a lot of coincidences, but I'm not going to sit here and talk about coincidences, right? All I'm saying is, this is staining your legacy, and you should want to make sure that there is no stains in your legacy. But you're not acting in that way. You're acting in a way that you're acting on the defensive. You're being defensive about this. When you already won, you got nothing to lose.
Good friendship, and we go into every battle with, in your call, with the power of good friendship and the fans in mind.
Right. But when, even if inadvertently, a bad referee decision ends up benefiting you as blatantly as it did yesterday, or as blatantly as it did when I won the Undisputed British Heavyweight Champion, you should want for that to not be hovering over you.
As TK Cooper's bitch, what do you want me to do for him?
Say that again?
As TK Cooper's little bitch boy.
Who's TK Cooper's little bitch boy? Me or TK? Sorry, me or you?
Because you're sitting fighting for TK.
No, I'm not. I'm fighting for myself.
About you. He's been cheating the whole way up into your call. He hit a minor yesterday and shot on Mambo and pulled Trent Seven out of the Rumble. Because he was bitter and jealous.
He pulled Trent Seven out of the Rumble, which is completely within the rules. The thing about Dylan Bryan getting his shot at the Rumble is 100% a wrong one. But again, it's the rules that were played there, right? And I believe that is a ridiculous rule that needs to be changed. But, you know, it wasn't. And now you're turning this all against me and calling me TK Cooper's little bitch when I am making good points and you have no answer for them. I'm about to pull up on stream because I put the right screenshot. The referee that refed the match where Michael Oku wins the title back from Luke Jacobs is the Scottish ref. Ref Harvey is the one that refs Michael Oku winning the title back.
Okay.
And listen, there is nothing in that match. There is nothing in that match that I remember. I haven't studied the match fully for a while, at least not with this perspective. But there's nothing in the match that I can say that Harv benefit Michael. But there's at least 2 instances since where definitely Ref Harv benefit a decision from by Ref Harv. Even if mine covered as a decision that is fair, but definitely yes, the decision wasn't fair, has benefit Michael Oku.
Who was the ref when Michael lost the belt?
Oscar Harding. We've already covered this.
Who was the ref when Michael lost the Cruiserweight Championship?
I don't think that Ref Harv was already reffing at the time. I am supposing here, though.
Who was the ref? I'm trying to think of all Michael's major losses.
Yeah, of course.
MJF.
But
who was the ref for MJF versus Michael Oku?
Very good point. Let's find out.
I don't know these things, by the way.
Yeah, no, neither do I. This is all important. Listen, I'm not trying to be adversarial with you, right? What was the show? I'm not coming here and trying to accuse you of anything. I am trying to convince you to join a cause that is beneficial to you. It is beneficial to you that these things don't exist over your
through to his feet. Watch out.
When Michael Oku, here's a screenshot right here. When Michael Oku wrestled MJF, Oscar Harding was the referee.
Okay. God.
This just contributes to this. Listen, I'm trying to do something that's good for you. This obviously I benefit from this, but I'm trying to do something that's good for you. There is, after yesterday, there already was, but people didn't want to admit it. But now, because it happened to a guy that people kind of like, now people are actually open their eyes to it. There is a cloud over this reign by Michael Oku, and that cloud is the Scottish ref. And you and Michael, if you were the good people that you continue to say you are, and that up until now I had no reason not to believe that you were, except for the fact that Michael Oku used the confusion that was happening outside to jump me, instead of fairly waiting until we were both back in the ring to fairly restart the match. But we're going to ignore that point for now. If you were the good people that you continue to insist that you were, you would look at this rumors and the fact that this is happening, and you would want to clean your reputation as opposed to letting it continue to be stained, at the very least, by bad decisions by a referee that needs to learn how to referee a little bit better. Right? People make mistakes. People make mistakes all the time, right? And even if yesterday was a mistake, there is still this cloud that is staining legacy between you and yours and Michael Oku's legacy regarding this title. At the very least, it's that, and you have no responsibility over it. At the very worst, and I am not putting this as a fact, but only saying that this is the worst of it, you, Michael, maybe you are not aware of it, and it's only Michael, and the Scottish ref somehow I can't believe I'm about to say this word earnestly, but are in cahoots to make sure that Michael is not in a position where he can lose that title again. The fact that this is even a chance that can be debated should be enough to get you to want to not let this go any further. That's all I'm saying.
Do you know what? Why don't you ask for a rematch?
I have.
Whatever ref you want.
Plenty of times, but they won't give it to me.
And TK can ask for this, and the result will be the same, like it always is, because Michael's John Cena, and he always comes out on top.
If Michael Oku beats me fair and square without any controversy, I will raise my hands.
Cool.
I'll raise my hands.
Bye.
But that hasn't happened. 2 hours ago, I was asked by one of the chatters why haven't I let it go, and this is why I haven't let it go.
This is all stuff you need to bring up with Andy. Why don't you call him right now?
Do you think that I haven't publicly and privately brought this up with Andy and anyone else that would listen? But I was touted as someone that was just making excuses and doing all of that. And again, yesterday, I was proven right, as always. Well, but nothing is going to happen. And my point is, if you two do the right thing and help push for this, then RefPro will have no choice, since there's now pressure from both sides, to try and do something right. I'm not asking you to make a commitment right now. I am just putting this point forward and letting you and Michael think about it.
Michael's going to choose his next opponent. Now that TK's done, he's going to choose his next opponent. I have no idea who
Cool.
it's going to be.
Wonderful.
Don't know
Well,
where he wants to go with it now.
how about since we have listen, we had this conversation. I think my points were very clear, and I know that I'm right in what I'm saying. Let's see who Michael picks.
Yeah, cool.
Because if he picks someone that doesn't have questionable losses against him, then sure, wonderful. Let's see who Michael picks then, and maybe bring this up to him when you're conferring and discussing what should be his next move, so that he can at least have this in the back of his mind when he's thinking about who's going to challenge for the title next.
Why don't you put this in your YouTube video?
In what, sorry?
Why don't you put this in a YouTube video?
Oh, you think I won't? You think that I'm not going to milk the hell out of this conversation we're having right now? Come on. You know me better than this.
I do know you better than this.
On top of this, why is Michael Oku the champion, the one choosing challengers? That's a whole nother problem. And it's not a problem on Michael because he's been given that power. But what are we doing here? All this to say, I don't think memes wants you back.
We know. I've just got over it. I've just got over the whole thing. But you know, David.
Are you MAGA enough? Having in mind that I'm questioning all of this, are you MAGA enough to call immigration on me? Emily No Mates has said that you shoved her at your call and said MAGA forever, bitch.
I did shove her out your call, it is true, but I didn't say MAGA forever, bitch.
Tiki Cooper says that it makes plenty of sense now that when Michael pulled him off the ropes, the Scottish ref whispered in his ear, "Now we play."
Are you sure it wasn't Now We Slay? Maybe
No, it was Now We Play. Proper, like, Captain America-esque Hail Hydra.
Well, let me correct it. There's a lot of things I'm going to correct. So I did, in fact, push Emily. That is true. And I pushed her to the ground. And I went, fall, bitch!
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I laughed a lot. And Jordan Briggs actually went, nice one, mate, after it happened. And so that was quite fun.
I have no doubt that Jordan Briggs enjoyed it. You are admitting assault right now.
Oh, don't care. As for Ref Harvey whispering, now we play, I think it was Now We Slay.
Did you push Emily because of her claims that she's Portuguese?
I don't know.
Are you going to call immigration on Emily too?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would call immigration on Emily. I wouldn't do it on TK because I want him to see.
TK has suffered enough with immigration this year.
Yes. I want something done about the fact he beat up a minor. I want something written or a written warning or a telling off or a.
For that you stand up. For that you want something done. Yeah. Classic deflections.
I actually here's a story. I did not know that was going to happen. So
no one knew it was going to happen.
It was just so horrible. Like, his little body, like.
Do you love Jordan Briggs because he's the most British a man can be?
Jordan Briggs is not my type. He does try and swoon over me, and I do flutter my eyes at him on rare occasions, but he's not really my type.
Jordan Briggs looks like he would have stormed the Capitol. With you.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fun fact. I've been in love with numerous men in pro wrestling, as you know. I have a wide history of men because I'm a skank.
That is what the rumors say about you.
That is very true. That I love a man. I'm a man whore. I'm trying to think off the top of my. Can you think of anyone I've been in love with off the top of my head, David, apart from memes?
No, I don't pay attention to rumors. Do you wish Jordan Briggs would reform his image for you?
It's very good. I don't know who said that, but that was very good.
Fully my idea.
Oh, well, that was good.
Thank you.
I hope Jordan doesn't reform for me. I just want him to perform for me. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you are in love with Jordan Briggs?
I'm not in love with him. He's in love with me.
Okay.
But I want him. So I like to flutter my eyelids at him and go like diddle diddle do, and he likes to look at me and go wah, 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 hubba hubba, and that's our relationship.
Hubba.
Yes, I don't think me and Jordan have ever actually spoke to each other apart from like me going with my eyelids and him going wah, wah.
That was I am so amazed at how good that diddly diddly was. I don't think I would ever be able to. It was really good. It was incredibly good.
I'm so impressed with myself there. Like
I'm glad that I'm going to like clip it for you so you can use it whenever you want.
Thanks. Oh, that could be like my sound of my TikTok. Like, I don't know how to make it a thing, but
entrance theme number 34. Is Jordan Briggs potentially Phoebe's dad? Phoebe needs to know who her dad is.
Listen, he could be. He was number. He was part of the Royal Rumble of my boyfriends. of who's Phoebe's dad.
Okay. Was would you say it was the day that Phoebe was conceived? It was a
it was a
Rumble.
Royal Rumble. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Wow. The rumors are true. Emily No Mates confirms that you're gonna have Tommy Robinson coming out with you with your entrance at Summer Sizzler.
Oh my god, I don't really know who that. I know he's a bad boy, but I don't know much about him. I know he's a bad boy. No, he's definitely not on Team Amir Blair.
Okay.
He can't be on the team.
Right. I'm starving. So
I'm also. I didn't want to stay. I was literally meant to be 10 minutes, and we're on 15.
we have done an hour of this, and that's the magic of live television, right?
That is the magic.
Thanks.
We should probably definitely go.
Thanks for calling, and you're welcome for the space for you to answer the rumors that were said about you.
That's fine.
Yeah, people have missed Love Island for this, and I think that it was a great thing that they did. I'm gonna go and cook some spinach soup and have my dinner.
You have your dinner.
Starving for the truth is very good.
Thank you very much for anyone that listened. Please subscribe to David's channel and join his Twitches and
My Twitches.
give him some bits.
Okay.
He likes bits for dinner.
So can you come up with a plan so we can find out who Phoebe's real dad is?
We have to go through the Royal Rumble, I guess.
Okay.
So
just bring the participants in and the order elimination. Yeah, the order elimination as well, and then we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll get a scientist on it.
We'll maybe on my live stream on Wednesday that I'm doing with Michael, we can discuss.
You're doing a live stream on Michael on Wednesday with Michael.
TikTok. Actually, he would not like any of these conversations happening. Like shoot. So maybe we won't.
Which ones?
Maybe
The ones
we'll
where we
wait for a
question the
day.
legitimacy of his title reign? Because that's the only ones I care about.
Yeah, he wouldn't mind discussing.
I don't give
that. He
a
doesn't
fuck
like
about
discussing
memes.
My Royal Rumble days. My apple crumble days. He doesn't like discussing.
That's not you anymore. Do you hate Cassius because you're MAGA?
Oh, by the way, yeah, Cassius is one of the potential fathers.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. Oh, so me and Cassius, the whole war has begun because it has something to do with paternity. He just wants to know, like, did I steal his magic juice in order to create a child? That's what the actual war is about. That's why we've been having these long fights.
Did you just call it magic juice?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I have to go now.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye. Can't believe she's MAGA. I cannot believe she's MAGA. Wow. That is insane. Can't get child support if she kicks him out. Oh, that's true. There you go. We definitely all got what we wanted out of that. I'm glad that this was the case. Right. God damn, 3 hours and 15 minutes. And counting. I am, as always, very appreciative of everyone that has hanged out tonight. Tonight now, because oh, I will let Andy know, trust me. I gotta fix these alerts. Thanks everyone for hanging out, and I'll see you all. So next Monday, it's not gonna be around this time. It may be around this time, or it'll be super early, or maybe will be another day. I gotta figure out what's gonna happen, but I know that I'm not gonna be available at the usual time that we do the stream here. But that is an exception, not the rule. Every Monday we come here, or almost every Monday. Every week we'll come here, usually on Mondays, to react about what happened on the weekend and continue to push forward. And you can, I am so close to proper sorting out the live clips channel and everything and get this going. And I appreciate your support because it means a lot. It means that I can continue to do that. So subscriptions, merch, just saying hi, bits, whatever it is, that all helps and works out, and I appreciate it. So this weekend, no shows planned, a lot of classes, a lot of stuff happening at the London School of Wrestling. I maybe do a YouTube video about that. And next weekend we got Colossus, we got Ref Road to 9 Purpose the weekend after, and then something special that hopefully will be announced soon. Yeah. Thanks, gang. Thanks for being on that side. I appreciate your company as always. I am now starving, and I'm going to eat because I am starving. I need to find a way to finish these streams that is better than this. Anyways, thanks, gang. Bye.